colors. You had more than just 4 colors. I could not believe my eyes. Your sample playback capabilities were just the best. And when I saw your resolution, wow, I was impressed. My Amiga, you're more than a friend, not just a gal pal. We're in it to the end. I can tell you exactly what you mean to me, but I know you'll always be inside my heart. I love when you get serious with desktop publishing. Just your painting, girl. Well, you are #1. When nothing quite will hit the spot, you're awesome at coding. And when we chill and play together, it's always the most fun. My Amiga, you're more than a friend, not just a gal pal. We're in it to the end. I can tell you exactly what you mean to me, but I know you'll always be inside my heart. When I turn you off, when I push your buttons, I always feel sorry the next day. I wish I could be with you every hour. I love it when you light up. It makes me feel so good. My Amiga, you're more than a friend, not just a gal pal. We're in it to the end. I can tell you exactly what you mean to me, but I know you'll always be inside my heart. My Amiga, you're more than a friend, not just a gal pal. We're in it to the end. I can tell you exactly what you mean to me, but I know you'll always be inside my heart. 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 Inside my heart.
Ahoy, hoy. Hello. I hope you're doing well. Hello, West in the chat. Hello, anybody else who's around? Or going to be around, I was going to say, but then I obviously can say hello to them then. And that. But, oh, ice cream. I don't know if you can hear that over the microphone, but hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. I had to do a video call on my setup here just yesterday, and so I had to turn the microphone up. And so I've tried to turn it back to where it would be by a ice cream challenge. It's probably not vegan, unfortunately. They might have some. You never know. You know, sort of Galaxy do vegan stuff, don't they? So could be. Anyhow, so yeah, I tried to set the volume thing on my little interface down here back to where it probably was. I did an audio test. Seemed fine to me. But if there's any issues, if you notice any like, oh, Katie, this seems like louder or quieter than it was, let me know. It's going into a compressor anyway, so it's kind of like would even out some of the difference if that was the that was a thing. But yeah, so since I'm talking about compressors, that you know, we should hopefully be looking at some music stuff on Friday. You know, health permitting and all that kind of thing. We should, or I will be trying to make a song. I may be taking requests. I may not be taking requests. It depends on how things go. It's like, maybe if I can't come up with anything at all, it's like, somebody give me some kind of idea, but otherwise I'll probably try doing something for myself and showing off some of the things I have to spark inspiration. Not quite a, what's her name? the Spark Joy person. Mary Kondo, that's the one. Not quite that kind of thing. It's a Katie Rosine thing. Spark inspiration. It's probably been said by many people before me anyway. So anyhow, starting as we mean to carry on, of course. I hope everybody is doing well, indeed. I'm guessing the others are out maybe fixing bikes there west. Is it bike day again? Let me see what I have on my waffle list here. So you may notice, which way is it? This way. This way. I took the tree down from the background here. They're watching, but I have to run off to make dinner. Okay, cool. Well, hello, Sally and Stars. And if the pup is around, hello, pup. So yeah, I took it down. You're not fixing bikes, but you're going to be hearing me. Okay. And hello, anyway. Because obviously, as I said, I had the video call, and I thought maybe I want to show that I don't leave my Christmas tree up for however many months or whatever. Maybe that's a good thing to show my at least a modicum of capability of things. So anyhow. Yes. So, also, I tried to get the video call set up on this other laptop I've got here, this old 2011 MacBook Pro, and it worked a couple of days beforehand. When I did the test call thing, it worked fine. I did it earlier on in the day, a few hours beforehand. It's test call went fine, and then I had the test call for the appointment just 10 minutes before it started. And it's I can't hear my voice being spoken back to me. Oh no! So I had to quickly set up this stuff here, which was fun. So yeah, 10 minutes to go. Well, it was about 5 minutes to go by that point when I was trying to do things, unplug, plug things. But why is it not working? Kind of thing. And then so I shut it down. It started to reset itself and whatever. And iTunes wanted to load up, and I don't know what was going on with the whole thing. But once I started to turn it back on today, it's it seems so slow now. This has a spinning hard disk drive and whatever in it. And my new one has SSDs in it, and it's there's so much difference in the speed of these things. Gosh. I wouldn't say I've been spoiled by it, but I've been reminded of exactly how it is with other types of medium with which to store data. So yeah, it's just it does its best, and perhaps there's things I can do to help it out. But yeah, it's an old computer. I haven't upgraded to the newest operating system I could do. It's hanging on, and I think only when I need to I'm going to do anything about it, really. Because it can do with a lot, really. But it can show me my stream information and whatever. So this is what I use it for at the moment. So as well as trying to do video calls, but anyhow. I don't know if it comes across whether on the video of me talking here now. I've had a busy few weeks, really. I mean, busy for a Katie, and I'm kind of coming to a place where I don't have a lot to do. Yeah, thank you. And I'm grateful for it. And I was resting after doing the thing I had to do earlier today, because I had to get my blocker shot from over at the GPs and whatever, and so I had to wake up early and go over there and get stabbed by them and all that kind of thing. It's just come back here, and then I can finally rest there. And then I started getting the little white flashy things in the eyes, and it's now that I'm resting, am I going to have a migraine? I hope I'm not going to have a migraine. Fortunately, dear viewer, I did not have a migraine. gosh, but yes, I've known in the past, in times of high stress, that is a possibility. And obviously, my body was like, "Oh, we can calm down now." It's like, "Should we do this thing?" And I was like, "Please don't." Fortunately, it hasn't, and continues not to do so because that's not fun. But yeah. Anyway, to drink water as well. That is a good idea, Streamlabs. I shall drink this coloured liquid here. That is in a non-sponsored bottle. Talking about non-sponsored. Hang on, let me make this segue a little bit better. Talking about non-sponsored, there's this going on at the moment as well, which is probably not very interesting to the majority of people who watch this, though some people might. But might be interested. But this is some music software stuff. So it's like there's this particular synth thing, and they have these different packs that they sell separately and whatever. And they're doing this like group buy thing. If you buy one, you get basically a bunch more free. And so as a certain amount of people buy from them, they've add like an extra bonus to your already purchased things, to add more and more free things you can get until they reach 32 extra ones up here, which it seems like it's like a very good deal. They're kind of, I don't know if my audience here understands what the difference between like a synth and a sampler is, but the basic difference is a synth is the thing that go bleep and bloop and make noise, a bit like I was trying to do. Look. I didn't drop anything. A bit like I was trying to do with this thing. Let me just get back to full screen here. So what I was trying to do my electronics project here, making bleeps and bloops, but I successfully made it bleep or bloop or whichever one it did. But this thing kind of just like electronically makes vibrations, and you can change certain voltages and stuff like this to make it do different pitches and other things like that. And so a synthesizer is basically that, but a little more, well, that is a synthesizer. It's just not a very useful one. It can just go beep or whatever tone it's got. So that is a synthesizer. Obviously, you can get more fancy ones which you can actually play different notes on and play about with like filters and other bits and pieces like that. But the idea is the synthesizer makes the noise and whatever, and it doesn't have any kind of idea stored in like the electronics or the code or whatever to say these are the noises you make. It's just do this kind of computing algorithm thing like a sine wave or something like that, and that makes noise and whatever. And a sampler is something, it's basically like a recording, and basically it's like what you're hearing right now at this moment. You're hearing samples of my voice and stuff and whatever other noises go on. If I played this synthesizer through the microphone, you would be able to hear a sampled version on your end of things. If you were in the room with me, you'd be able to hear the raw synthesizer sound. But if you were obviously watching over the internet, since it's been recorded and played back, that is like a sampler, because it takes samples and plays them back and stuff like that. I hope that help people understand the difference if they don't. But basically, the synthesizer is the thing that goes bleep bloop, and the sampler is the thing that goes, that said bleep bloop. Hey, that said bleep bloop. This is why I don't do those, YouTube video essay things. I'm sure they'd be entertaining. I don't know if they'd be informative. They could certainly be entertaining. Oh, gosh. Anyhow, it definitely is one of these days. You can probably tell I'm a little bit warm as well because, I think the humidity is up and stuff like that, and it has been for a few days and whatever. And I don't know if it's just my rooms and when that's the case, but, anyhow, this thing, since I've now aptly and very expertly You could music tube content. It would just have a higher barrier to entry. Okay, did that at least explain what the difference was between the two things in, I'd say, layman's terms, but that wasn't layman's terms, was it? That was Katie's terms. You got what I mean. Good. Okay, so this here is basically sample, kind of like a sample player of recorded synthesizers is what this is. And I have things like this on the things I've showed you before, like the contacts. You know, that toy thing that I showed you, that doesn't have synthesized noise. I think it does. Yeah, it does have some synthesized noise in it, but the synthesized noise in that would have been sampled and obviously played back here. And some of the other things I was playing around with as well, like the melty one and the 25-year anniversary one that had the blue capsule thing on it, if you remember that. Those were, you know, samples of synthesizers being played back, and you could add extra effects and things on it as well. So this is basically what this is a collection of. And so, you know, you buy one, you get 32 of the extra like expansion pack thingies for free, which is, you know, it's pretty well. You don't get 32 at the moment. At the moment, you get 26 extra ones. Actually, let me do a refresh on here, because they're at 26 and 44 participants to get up to 27. Let's see what they've got on at the moment here. They have 37 needed to get it back up to 27 now. So yeah, it's going to tick up, and it's only got 6 days remaining. It's been open for like I think a month or something now. So yeah, it's just running up to the end of that time, and hopefully it gets up to all 32. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. But yeah, this is basically a little sample player for some synthesizer samples and things like that, and you can add extra effects and things on top. It's a lovely little kind of thing. The one thing that does annoy me slightly about just basically the company here that's doing this is that they have a limited time window for you to be able to download the sound samples and store them yourself, which is fine if you've got lots of hard drive space. I've got enough hard drive space, but it's like I kind of like was a little bit annoyed that it's not, you know you can download it whenever you want. I understand, you know, bandwidth and all that kind of thing, but many other music companies, people who make music software like this, actually just allow you to download things whenever. But then again, that does fall prey to the what if they go bust kind of thing. It's like, okay, now you can't access your things and whatever. So there's pros and cons, but then also they have their I don't know, they have like an activation kind of code thing for you to be able to run the software, but I don't know if you need to be connected to the internet for that to refresh, or whether it just stays activated on the one computer or whatever. Because if it does that, then obviously you can understand if it stayed activated on the one computer and you'd have the backups yourself, whatever. Because it's like if you bought a CD or DVD with all this content on it. Obviously, you'd be able to you back it up from your CDs as long as those lasted. But, you know, with this, at least, it's like it's more digital information. So it's like more, you know, persistent. You can copy it to here, there, wherever, and make sure you've got plenty of backups, and that you don't lose the information for however long the software is going to work on your system and stuff like that. So I can see the pros and I can see the cons, but it's kind of annoying just to have to get because the whole stuff that they're offering here, the whole 32 is actually about like 200 gigabytes, and fortunately I have that amount spare on I have a hard drive over there, I have my computer hard drive here, I have my another hard drive over here and whatever, so I'll sure find some place to like keep it in at least a couple of different places and whatever. But yeah, 200 gigabytes of samples is a lot to try and store somewhere, but as I said, there are pros and cons for either system and that kind of thing. So what have they got? So this, if I show just some other stuff here, did I open up another window? I did open up another window here. So this is basically, it's got even here, because even looking at this, because I basically went to update some software that they said could be updated, and then I saw this get 33 up to 33 for the price of one, whatever. It's like, ooh, that seems it seemed dodgy at first, but then when I read it, it's like, oh, it's the company actually running it, obviously, because it's a pop-up on their website and whatever. And yeah, it's like a promotion for this at the start. Obviously, I'm not going to make a dent in their numbers here, because so far 2,400 people have whatever bought into this, and they need 37 new people. I don't know how many viewers I have at the moment, but I don't have 37 viewers, I can tell you that. So I can possibly influence maybe one person to buy it, but then that's obviously not going to tick it around enough to do anything about it. But yeah, so the software itself here, you can actually, if you look at versions of it, they've got weird pricing of it, really, because the individual synths, let's go for the individual ones, let's load these up, because the individual ones, you can buy these things individually, 49.99 euros it is here, so roughly a little bit lower in pounds and whatever there, and very fairly similar in dollars, I think, as well. So you could buy each of the 33 ones at this $49.99 price if you wanted to, or instead, because obviously what's it, 33 times 50, that's quite a lot. That's what's going to be like half and times 100, isn't it, or whatever. Oh yes, it's half and times 100, so 33 or 32 is easier. 16, yeah, a lot of money to buy all of them. That's, at my calculation, which might be wrong, it's about 16,000 euros or pounds or whatever. Let's say pounds at the moment, because that's what I'm used to. But yeah, quite a lot of money to buy them all individually. But they do offer the these packs of all of them, so you can buy all 33 of them for like 300 pounds, whatever, euros here. And so it's like that's quite a discount on the full thing, and it's kind of like I don't know how they're who's the people that does the money, the accountancy people. I don't know how their accountants work in figuring out what they offer and whatever, but obviously the more favourable deal here is to pay, I even had like a discount code as well. So it's like I paid just basically about 30 quid for, well, hopefully as many as 33, which is going to be this amount here. So it's quite a lot cheaper than that. And even though I think I've got, there's over 22 at the moment, so I've definitely got, this amount's worth, but then there's a different amount's worth if you buy them separately and whatever. I don't know. It's very complicated, and I don't understand the economics of the whole thing and how they do this thing. But I was expecting to see like more people here, because obviously I think a lot of people make music and stuff like that, but there's only like 2,400, whatever. I say only, that's a lot of people, but that's not a lot of people. There's certain products that go and sell millions of units or copies or whatever, isn't there? So it's like 2,500 roughly people at the moment. It's like, it's not a lot compared to what I would be thinking of. But yeah, as I said, I got this, and hopefully some more people buy things. Let's do a refresh on this. I'm not obsessed with it. No, it's still 37. Yeah, so it ticks down slowly, but it does tick down. I've already had one free one since I got it yesterday, so hopefully this continues to tick down or whatever. And if it gets near the end, then people will go like, now it's my time to buy and whatever, and then it's more guaranteed that I don't know. Me understanding people, me understanding economics, I don't get it, but I'm glad I've got what I've got, even though it takes up quite a bit of space on my hard drive and whatever. But it's some more fun stuff to play around with, and that. So I was very happy for that. So yeah, oh yes. So now you may wonder why I have like two kind of versions of this up here. I want you to compare, see if you can tell what the difference is. Like, there's this one here. I don't know if there's an easy way to just kind of get into the mid level. Well, there's this way here. So can I just look at the picture itself? Open image in new tab here. Yeah, that's going to work better, I think. So let's move that next to there. So can you tell the difference between this and this? I'll flick back and forth just a few times. just so you can kind of have an idea. And obviously the coloring's a little bit different, but I'm thinking that's probably due to the scan they got. But it's weird how on this version it's very pink looking. The Amiga format text is very, very pink looking, and then here it's very orange looking. So I don't know what they did with the scanner. Because look in the eye, look in the eyeball, you got some like orangey colour in there, and it stays kind of orangey there, but also kind of got more of an orangey tint in general, I think. But that's not the difference that I'm kind of like flicking backwards and forwards for. Can you see, apart from the colour difference, what other difference there is in here? I won't do this for too long more. But are you ready for the surprise answer to this? You're unsure? Okay, take a look at the A here. Just look at where the A is when I flick it over. Can you see a difference there? You flick back. You flick over here again. I think I noticed it. Well, I don't even notice a difference myself. I don't know why I'm doing, I think I noticed. Yeah. A free third disc. It is a mystery. I have access to this free... Oh, gosh. I have access to this free third disc so we can have a look at what was on it. But it's like, why is it not mentioned? I mean, even if you look further into the magazine here, if you look at where the what's on the cover disc and things, this is like the what's on the cover disc page, and it's like you've got the YouTube disc, and then you don't have it mentioned. I mean, I haven't looked through every single page here, and this is why I don't use this here to look through the magazines here, because you go page 1 to page 4 to page 5 to page 10, you know, whatever, and then page 129 up to page 156, and it misses out a lot of the things. That's why I like looking through the main issues for that. This is quite useful for looking through things. But yeah, it's not actually shown on the front. The only thing that shows that this is actually a got another disc in it is that that thing which is not stuck on here, but obviously, as I say, I have access to it and whatever, and so it's like a mystery third disc that you can get from somewhere. And another thing as well, gosh, I've just closed down that window, haven't I? I should be able to open. Oh gosh, that's spooky, isn't it? Do I want to make Edge my default browser? F off. Where's the F off button? It already asked me earlier today. What a game magazine that came with the bonus disc. Nobody else remembers. Yeah. I mean, I want to show you something else as well, because it's kind of weird that it is this way. Oh, this is not what I'm looking at, because it's got like a scans of the cover discs on this side as well. I've got a scan of the subscriber super disc thing here, which is pretty neat. And this is a good thing to tell what's on here. I haven't been using this recently because I've been able to find out in other ways of what's on the discs, but this has brought me back to it, because it's like, where did this mystery disc come from? But you see, this first one here, it's the disc, you probably can't see very well, it's like ×2 here, we go. Disc 68A, this says, okay. This one here says disc 68B. What's the next one, dear viewer? Do you know? Can you guess? It is, of course, disc 68. It really seems like they had a bit of bodge up, didn't they? Perhaps they were like, oh, maybe we could put these on the cover, or maybe we could put this on the cover. And they said, oh, well, we'll pick one of the other ones. And they basically both went to print and you know, get copied onto the discs and stuff like that. And then they got them delivered. And it's like, you did both of them, did you? We only wanted one of them. I'm guessing it's something to do with that. It's probably like a cock-up. It's like, oh, we can put this one on this issue, or we can put this one on this issue, and somebody just sent them both out to get copies made, I'm guessing. But yeah, so there's that. Oh, that's for later. So yeah, let me put this over here. Oh, that's already done that. There. So yeah, it is a mystery, but I think I have an inkling of what that mystery could be. I mean, that seems like the most logical outcome here. If you're wondering about the title of the stream, it's right here on the screen here. Apparently, in this issue, we're going to be we're going to be wide and wonderful. Apparently, and it's a step-by-step guide to landing your Amiga on astonishing, wicked, bizarre planet internet, and what to do once you've got it there. You've got to love it, haven't you? Astonishing, wicked, bizarre. Anyhow, we've got some waffle to do before that. Obviously, I've been waffling already, but there's the waffle and there's the other waffle, and there's the general interspersed waffle as well. But yeah. So what we've got here, we've got the February 1995 issue of Amiga Format here. Strange and tarted. There's no tarts in here. The strange uncharted tunnels of planet internet, indeed. They're strange, astonishing, wicked, and bizarre as well. Gosh. Anyway, so what was on the charts between 5th of February and 11th of February? And sorry, this has caught my eye over here. I know a song called Spaceman, but it's probably not the one they're singing here. Or maybe, I don't know. But the one I remember is the Spaceman. I always wanted you to go into Spaceman. That one. But anyway, so at the top of the chart here, it obviously was at the top of the chart before. Yeah, I just kind of forgot that it was. It's Celine Dion with Think Twice here, with Cotton Eye Joe and Entrance here, and Ini Kamosi. Here comes Op Stepper. They're all kind of staying mostly stable, apart from these two switching over on the chart there. But yeah, what else? What do you have new that's on here we haven't seen before? Sting with this cowboy song. We have Jimmy Nail with Cowboy Dreams. My word, we're getting the cowboy chant today. Let's see what else you have. Jade Every Day of the Week. Oh, there we go. Combo Buster. Never mind. I have Suede, New Generation, Black Crows, Hi-Hat Blues / A Conspiracy. We have Apache Indian and Tim Dog. I probably shouldn't have said that, but anyway. Make Way. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely not going to say that. China Black, almost see you somewhere. It's kind of ringing a bell in my head, but that might be a different song that I'm thinking of. I think it's a different song that I'm thinking of. But anyway, we have Adamant with Wonderful. We have Sheryl Crow with Strong Enough here. Weezer with Undone the Sweater Song. You possibly know that one. You probably know Buddy Holly more than, this is the general you. Viewers will possibly know Buddy Holly more than Undone here, but I had this album, what they call the Blue Album, which I think the Blue Album and Pinkerton were, in my thoughts, Weezer's best works. And then I think I mentioned it before, but they kind of lost it after that for me. But yeah, so this is, like, as I said, I was interested in music at this time, and looking at the charts and MTV a lot here. And so, yeah, I definitely picked up Weezer here. I think mainly for Buddy Holly to start off with, because that definitely was their bigger hit that got played a lot more. But yeah, so we have here Screamer, Train of Thought, Cyndi Lauper, I'm Gonna Be Strong, Blackstreet, You Blow My Mind. Well, you didn't blow anybody's mind here, coming in at 39, did you? Bad Religion, another one that as I said, this was I didn't get this single, but I got the album this was on, and that was the first CD album that I got. So Bad Religion is 21st Century Digital Boy. You may or may not know it. You go, 21st Century Digital Boy. I don't know how to read, but I got a lot of toys. So yeah, it's obviously very, I know, cynical. But obviously it's kind of punk as well. So it's it was interesting to me. John Lee Hooker with Chill Out, Things Gonna Change. We have Sharon Forrester, Love Inside. We have Deus. Oh yes, this is another one. This is not. I like this this song from them, but this is obviously not one of their bigger hits here. But Deus with Hotel Lounge with It After Me, which is a good song. I encourage you to listen to it. But obviously, it hit high on the charts here. We have Brian Ferry, Mamuna, Don't know if I know that one. Dinosaur Jr.? I don't think so. Time of the Month with Control. Let me see here. MC Sar and the Real Mackay, Another Night. That's a re-release, so yeah. I was wondering, that was definitely a bigger hit here than coming at 85, but this re-release coming in at 85 there. Mariah Carey. This is February. This is February. But then again, I did have, it is a jam, and I did have my tree up for like however many months outwards, so fair enough. Fair enough. We have Mephisto featuring Shunze, You Got Me Burning Up, Slick Rick with Behind Bars. You weren't so slick then, were you, Rick? If you're behind bars. Let's see here. 2/3 I Want to Be Alone. As I said, that just seemed like a joke band, that Brian David Gilbert parody of boy bands thing. I can't remember what they were called, but it does remind me quite a lot of that. And Bon Jovi was, and I will love you, baby, always. Twins, that's the one. Thank you very much, West. Deanna Carter, Angel Without a Prayer. Okay, so what else do we have here? The next week. Think Twice Till at the top here, but oh gosh, it's Annie Lennox with No More I Love Yous. That's the do 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 ah do 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 ah. Can't hit that note. I used to have demons, wasn't it, in my room at night. I think that's the one. Desire to spare so many monsters. But yeah, it's that one there. Gosh. What else do we have? Getting your things synchronized here, Katie. We have Alex Party with Don't Give Me Your Life. Seems sensible. I can't even cope with mine. Definitely can't cope with somebody else's. We have this is Gloria Estefan, Everlasting Love, Supergrass, Man-Sized Rooster. Gosh, that sounds terrifying. Shampoo with Delicious. 21, so not bad on the charts here for Shampoo here. I still just know, uh-oh, we're in trouble. There we go. BMU, You Will Know. Delamitri, Here and Now. Drink Shampoo. I wouldn't drink shampoo. Did I say something that sounded like drink shampoo? I definitely wouldn't drink shampoo. So CNC Music Factory, I Found Love, Take a Toke, my word. John of the Pleased Women. Oh, right, yes, of course, I see now. John, are you really of the Pleased Women? Very, very forthcoming with your title of Passion there as well. We have Melanie Williams and Joe Roberts with You Are Everything. Go-Go's with The Whole World Lost Its Head. It feels like that rings a slight bell, but I can't think of what it is there. Obviously, Basket Case Green Day still on the charts here. Aswad, You're No Good. Garth Brooks, The Dance / Friends in Low Places. Love Happy, Message of Love. PJ Harvey, Down by the Water. Yeah, that was a big one. Gosh, I have heard it before, more than once, but I can't think of how it goes at the moment. But, yep, there's that there. You have Hilux with Feel It. Lavinia Jones with Sing It To You. Dee-doob. Okay. Let's see. Mary Jane Girls with Ah Night Long. Anyway, we have Live, I think it is, with I Alone. Kathy Sledge, Another Star. Seb with Sugar Shack. We have The Smiths with Ask. We have Susie and the Banshee, Stargazer. Hysterics with Everything. Frash with Here I Go Again. Vida Simpson, Ooh Baby. Whiteout with Jackie's Racing. Junior Reid, Listen to the Voices. Jayhawks with Blue. Lorraine Ellison, Stay With Me, Baby. Yeah, Mariah still up here. Oh, look, Wet, Wet, Wet is still hanging on to the chart here. Gosh, we just can't get rid of them, can we? Tom Petty with You Wreck Me. Is that good? Is that bad? Don't know. We have Michael Watford, Robert Owens, Come Together. Marshall's Party featuring Killer T, Catch a Groove. Charlene Smith, Too Much for Me. And yeah, Saturday Night, re-releasing at number 100 here. I'll never not hear that in my head when I think of that. Anyhow, so not quite the last week of February here. And we have Madonna with Bedtime Story on there. We have Bon Jovi, Someday I'll Be Saturday Night. I have heard it. I have like an inkling of what it sounds like in my head, but I couldn't sing it to you. Elastica Waking Up. Not sure I know that one by them. PJ and Duncan, still calling themselves PJ and Duncan with Our Radio Rocks. Stevie Wonder, For Your Love. Mike and the Mechanics, Over My Shoulder. EMF, Perfect Day. Moby, Every Time You Touch Me. Now EMF, actually, let me go back to that. That was, what did they do? It's going to show up on here, isn't it? Unbelievable. Hey. Ba, 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 ba. That's the one that you might know by them, which was a 1990 song here. But yeah, that was EMF there. But that's not this one here. This is Perfect Day. I don't know if it's a Lou Reed cover or whatever, but that is there. You have Gun with The Only One. Thunder, River of Pain. Pearl Jam, Not For You. Offspring, Self-Esteem. Here we go. New in at number 37 with Oh, yeah. And all that kind of thing. I would have myself thought they would be higher on the charts, but obviously amongst all the pop and stuff here, and obviously getting into like post grunge and whatever here. I don't know if the pop punk has quite taken off at this point. Obviously, we have some Bad Religion on here. They're kind of, I suppose, pop punk as well. They're definitely more serious pop punk. But yeah, Offspring here is definitely more just pop punk. But yeah, not a lot of that on the charts at the moment here. But with the Green Day and the Offspring here starting to get little sprinklings and inklings of it there. We have Carol Bailey with Feel It. We have Jodie with Anything You Want. We have Moist, oh gosh, with Silver. We have Marion with Sleep. Horace Brown, Taste Your Love. Swing 52, Colour of My Skin. Soundman featuring D. Lloydie featuring E. Troy. Greater Love. I might have said that wrong. JTQ featuring Alison Limerick, Love Will Keep Us Together. Head Swim Crawl. Zayn with Shame. Heaven Over, Walk in This World. Hootie and the Blowfish, Hold My Hand. Oh, we have the re-release by the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers with Power Rangers. Affair, If Only You Could Be Mine. Prince Ital Joe featuring Marky Mark with United here. Data with Take Me Forever. Gosh. Keith Sweat featuring Cut Close with Get Up On It. Blameless with Don't Say You're Sorry. All I Want to Do getting a re-release here from by Sheryl Crow. For Real, You Don't Want to Miss. Stone Roses with Love Spreads Around. Obviously a re-release here, but possibly saw it when it came on the start, but I can't remember. Julia Ford and Hope and Prayer Time. Okay, so what is the last new entries on the charts? February going into March here of 1995. Well, Think Twice still at the top here. Celine Dion did a good job there, apparently. And this is, I think this is even like before Titanic, wasn't it? Here. I don't know. And what else do we have coming on new here? Oh, the Nightcrawlers Push the Feeling On. Is that the little lies that get Elijah Paulus? Is that one? I don't really know the lyrics to it because it's like sampled and chopped up and everything, so it could be anything really. We have Buckethead with The Bomb. These sounds fall into my... Oh, I think I know that one. These sounds fall into my... I think it's that one. I'll have to look at that later. Actually, I'll make a... Oh, gosh. open it onto another tab here, because that is definitely one that's gonna stick in my mind if I don't hear it. So was it bucket? Obviously not going to play it, but bucket heads the bomb. Yeah, that's the one. But I'm definitely gonna have that tiny bit stuck in my head unless I listen to the whole song later. So here we go. Oh look, clock with Axel F. Keep pushing. Clock. Half rings a bell, but obviously I know Axel F. Because, that was... who was it that did Axel F? Is it Harold Faltermeyer? Was that the person who did Axel F? Because it wasn't Crazy Frog to start off with. Let's just have a look. Axel F. Song by Harold Faltermeyer. There we go. Ooh, oh no. Hello, Miss Female Woman. Chaos, I presume. I don't know if we ever actually established that at the time, but we definitely all imagined that that was the case. And since you changed your name on my Discord, yeah. So some issue with your account, or you just forgot the password to your one, or whatever, or something like that. Or if you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to talk about it. That is absolutely fine. Your account is fine. That's good. We have Elton John with Believe. Your phone. Oh dear, it's not good to hear. Judy Cheeks Respect, Drizzabone with Real Love. It almost sounds like one of the cats from Cats, doesn't it? You have Drizzabone. Tony DeVito with Burning Up. Rosala with Baby. You're locked out of most of your accounts. Oh my. That doesn't sound a lot of fun for you. You have Jean with Haunted by You. Those Two Girls with All I Want. So are you on the same phone, or have you borrowed something, or do you have a backup, or what is the case here at the moment? Are you just on a computer typing away instead, or are you? I don't know. You don't have to answer any of this. I'm in much of a flap today. So anyway, Those Two Girls All I Want. We have Rajan Lee with Turn It Up. We have Farah with There's a Star. We have Bon Jovi re-releasing Please Come Home for Christmas. Pedro Perez. Well, King English's Time for Love. We have Fire Energy, If You Should Need a Friend. We have Kirsty MacColl. Caroline, Kirsty MacColl. What was she in? Where do I know that name from? Oh, is that the one who did the Christmas song with yeah, she's the one who did the Christmas song with the Pogues, isn't it? Backup phone. If you're on a computer, you need a second. Yeah. So this was the person who did that, which she does a belting good job at that song, even though it does have some iffy lyrics in it. We have Tabernacle, I Know the Lord. We have Adina Howard, Freak Like Me. Gosh. It's probably not the one I'm thinking of, What's the one who said, don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Some Tom Cruise. What can I say, Chaos? Shanty Moore, Free Sail On. Nitsa Ebb, Kick It. You have Molly Halfhead, Breaking the Ice. You have Jeannie Tracy, It's My Time. Oh no, it's Dupe. They've got a song that's not Dupe. We saw Dupe on the charts before. Oh gosh, it's opened the wrong one. So it's opened in the wrong window. But let's see, Dupe was 1994, so that did come up on the charts. Before Dupe trying to pop back in here, but not doing so successfully. It looked like that was their second and last single that they did there. Truce, Treat You Right. Belouis Some, Imagination. And Ultimate Chaos back with the Hoochie Booty down here. I don't know. There's possibly something that could. I don't think this is going to impress you. Me knowing about Annie Lennox and No More I Love Yous. That's not going to impress you, is it, Chaos? It's a good song. Thank you very much. It's a good song. No More I Love Yous, but that's not going to impress you by me knowing that, is it? Chaos. Anyway, sorry. That's going to be stuck in my head as well if I don't click on there. It looks like the new pre-release for Minecraft out. We don't have the release candidates at the moment, so it's probably not going to be up for Sunday yet. Thank you. I think, I'm not sure, but anyway. So yeah, this is what we've got here. You're putting me in the same category as your mum. I obviously I don't know how old your mum is, but oh gosh, I'm getting away from that thought as soon as possible. So we have the backstage thing, but obviously we'll get to that when we get to the magazine. We have in news what was happening in February of 1995. Well, we have this guy who apparently was a person who did. What is the stone's favourite fruit? 53, okay. Not that old, not yet. Then anybody could say that, unless... yeah, anyway, never mind. Carrying on. What is the stone's favourite fruit? I don't know. It's not coming to my mind. But anyway, this person is a person who held world records for 5 non-stop circumnavigations of the Earth and long-distance solo balloonist. And so then in 1995, pomegranate. Very well done. In 1995, February 1995 exactly, he landed in Leader, Saskatchewan in Canada after taking off from South Korea, becoming the first person to make a solo flight across the Pacific Ocean in a balloon. I can't pun on the spot like that. When it comes, I'm struck with a divine inspiration, or not so divine inspiration. Anyhow, but yes, this person had a big balloon flight here. So that's just kind of like one thing. I don't know really much about him other than that, but they did that. There was this that happened. We get to laugh about it because it's capitalism screwing up. Yay! I studied classic indeed. Indeed. So yeah, the Barings Bank was a British merchant bank based in London. The bank collapsed in 1995 after suffering losses of £827 million, which is an equivalent of like 1.6 billion in 2020, resulting from fraudulent investments primarily in futures contracts conducted by its employee Nick Leeson. I remember hearing things on the news about this. I didn't really understand much about it, but I remember hearing stuff about it on here. But, you know, it's like, hey, awesome, banks. Well, if your money was in the bank, you wouldn't be quite so happy about it. But capitalism going wrong and all that kind of thing, it's like, yay. Gosh. So obviously this is like a big sob story for chaos over here. But anyway, we have so basically this person was buying stuff they shouldn't have been buying, and they were hoping for the Tokyo Stock Exchange to turn around, I think I read, and then obviously look at this Kobe earthquake, huh? And then he got discovered, and didn't go to prison for very long, though. But you'd imagine somebody who messed with a capitalist would have. But anyhow, there was that happened. I have no more to say about here. We have something more exciting to talk about here, which is the plugs and sockets, etc. brackets safety regulations of 1994, which got enacted in 1995. So you can read through all this if you want. It's like the legislation.gov.co.uk. But I think I was mentioning this before on one of my other streams. It's like electrical equipment in the UK didn't come with plugs on the end. It just had like a bare wire at the end, and you learned in school at that point how to wire a plug. Kids probably still learn how to wire a plug in school, but it's not really a needed task. Now and then you just plug the USB into use a charger at this point. But yeah, it was just had the bare wire. You had to, customers, whatever, had to put the plug on themselves and make sure they wired it correctly with all the wires going to the right places. And yeah, the safety regulations came in to make sure that all future equipment sold for home was sold with a plug pre-attached to it. And this is a long, legal waffle kind of stuff going on here. Electrical devices to which Part 1 applies. Subject to the following provisions of this regulation, this part applies to the following devices, namely any plug, socket or adapter ordinarily intended for domestic use at a voltage not less than 200 volts, to any fuse link which is suitable for use in any such plug, being a standard plug, and to any cartridge fuse link for which suitable use. This is not. I don't think this is the one that you had the plug on thing. I think they might have come in earlier. This is to have fuses in plugs and whatever. But oh gosh, it's a lot of this stuff. The plug thing might have been on here. I don't know. But yeah, it says like written up in 1994 here, and then you have this here as well. They actually had the pre-wired plugs. Oh, here it is. Oh, this was 1992, was it? So this might have been the thing that came in earlier. I might have been like mismatching things here, but then you got here, I beg to move that leave be given to bring in a bill to amend the plugs, sockets, etc. safety regulations of 1987. I think that's what we were just looking at. To be fitted on all domestic appliances by the manufacturer. On Friday, the House gave its second reading to a bill which will save life on the roads. Today, I beg leave to introduce a bill which will save lives in home and work. A bill which will make it necessary for a plug to be attached to an electrical appliance before it's sold to the general public. Yeah, obviously this kind of came in at the point where I, didn't really have to do it myself, but obviously I was taught it in school up to that point. But yeah, this is somebody talking in the Commons, just talking blah, 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 blah about my honourable friend, the minister. They're none of them are honourable there, are they? They're just, faking it, aren't they? But my honourable friend, the minister, may move to higher office between now and the timing of any announcement. He may well be replaced by a minister who is less sympathetic to my proposals. Therefore, the House should have the opportunity to enact this important legislation that would save lives and reduce injuries. Gosh. Anyhow, there's that all that happened. And yeah, there's also 1995, we had the Sizewell B, the UK's only commercial pressurised water reactor. Probably about 15 years out. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's a thing you can learn, a thing you can do, but not a thing that's like actually necessary to just, living in the here and now, or in there and then when you're learning it, I think. But yeah, so basically a nuclear reactor, pressurized water reactor. Look at all those rods going into that thing there. A power station here. Commissioned between 1987 and 1995 and was first synchronized with the national grid on the 14th of February 1995. Now, I have heard things, don't know the details about all these things, but I have heard that nuclear energy is not quite as scary as people think it or make it to be, or whatever, but I don't know many of the details about that kind of thing. But EDF, yes, the French company, EDF, strategic target is with a 20-year life extension for Sizewell B PWR beyond the current accounting closure date of 2035. So it's still running, apparently. I mean, I didn't really know about what power station was running. Why would I know about what power stations are running? But apparently still have like at least one, the UK's only commercial pressurised water reactor here. So yeah, it's due to be closed here, but then if they like refresh it or whatever, it might last until 2055 and whatever. But at the moment, it's still planned to close in 2035. But yeah, so this is the major components are supplied by Westinghouse, Framatome, Japan Steel Works, Westinghouse, Doosan, Babcock. I don't know who any of these people are, but obviously I don't work with construction or whatever the heck you'd have to be have to be into to be associated with any of this. But yeah, so basically a nuclear reactor, the only one we have here, it seems, in the UK, came online around this time. We have Shame Stars isn't here. I always pick out the things that I think she might like. Do you know if she's going to be back at any point here or not West? But since she's possibly not available at the moment, we can flick over to the next thing here, and hopefully she shall be back or whatever here. But she'll be back later. Okay, cool. We have the Diary of Bridget Jones, The Birth of a Legend. It says, well, this is from 2001, so it says 6 years ago, but obviously many years ago here now. On the 20th of February 1995, to be precise, a new column by the writer Helen Fielding, we don't have a picture, appeared in The Independent. There was little fanfare at the time, but over the coming months, the Diary of Bridget Jones went on to develop unprecedented cult following. Eventually, of course, the column was turned into a best-selling book, and now it's a major new movie in 2001. So yeah, this is when Bridget Jones first appeared in a newspaper around this time. Started off with some 8 stone 13 alcohol units, 2 excellent cigarettes, 7 calories, 3,100 pour. That's from my understanding quite a lot for anyone really. Unless you're bodybuilding, I suppose. 2 p.m. Oh, why hasn't Daniel rung? Hideous, wasted weekend, glaring psychopathically at the phone. Yeah, so basically this is the thing that appeared in the newspaper and whatever. So that is where that all began. We have James Herriot, which I don't know if people know too much about him now. I mean, people possibly do, but he was a veterinarian surgeon and an author. Vetman, yes, you do know him. Who wrote some books, and there was a television series when I was younger. This 1975 film, All Creatures Great and Small, and then the BBC television series here, which was 1978 to 1990. So yeah, I remember that being around. So it was about this ones here. And so the published work, the original UK series, was If Only They Could Talk, It Shouldn't Happen to a Vet, Let Sleeping Vets Lie, and various other things here. So yeah, obviously probably I think well known here in the UK at least, and maybe further afield, but perhaps not, I don't know. We also had Game On. I don't know if anybody remembers this. I remember this, and obviously I was about the right age to be able to stay up late enough to when this was actually airing. But it's basically about 3 young flatmates in London, I think. Here you go. The 3 central characters are 3 childhood friends from Herne Bay in Kent. Laddish agoraphobe, so yeah, this one here, who changed into somebody else later on. I think they got the picture here. Yeah, this person later on, they changed the actor who was playing them. So it was this person to start off with, and then it was this person. But this character here, didn't go out of the flat, but yeah, it was obviously still the flat was based inside the the sitcom was based inside the flat, so it was good that he didn't leave because he was always there. We had this other person, man-eater, as they call her, Mandy Wilkins here, played by Samantha Janus or Samantha Womack, apparently as they're known now, and Wimpish Martin Henderson, in their 20s and whatever. They go to share a flat in Battersea in southwest London, which this person who doesn't go out of the flat won and got an inheritance, and yeah. So I remember they'd had this Where I Find My Heaven, Gigolo Ancestor, pretty good song here as the title music here, and I just kind of like remember it. Obviously, it had some things like, things from like Therapy, Manic Street Preachers, Blur, Oasis, Stub Stuff, Super Furry Animals. So a lot of things that were like, well-known things there. But interestingly enough, it said a fourth series was considered. Bernadette Davis voiced her desire to focus the next series on the development of Matthew, who, due to his flat-bound existence, she began to find increasingly hard to write for. The addition of a radicalist, new gay or lesbian housemate was also part of her suggestions to add a new element. To the series. However, despite a continuity announcer stating over the closing credits there would be more the following year, nothing actually emerged. So maybe it was a good idea. Maybe it was a good idea that they didn't, since they thought gay or lesbian people were radicals. But there we go. Let's see. Next up, we have the Powerpuff Girls, which in 1995, gosh, there's something to do with the Powerpuff Girls. Indeed, that kind of radical, yeah. She was a skater girl. So 1995. Here we go. So while attending his second year at CalArts in 1992, series creator Craig McCracken created a short film, Whoop-Ass Stew, about a trio of child superheroes called the Whoop-Ass Girls, which was only shown at festivals, following a name change to Powerpuff Girls. McCracken submitted his student film to Cartoon Network, where the series refined plot in its animation showcase program, World Premiere Toons, on the February 20th, 1995, along with its follow-up Crime 101. So yeah, Powerpuff Girls was initially called Whoop-Ass Stew, with the Whoop-Ass Girls. Gosh. I don't know which name I like better. It's quite a toss-up between the two, really. So yes, when the Powerpuff Girls first went to air and stuff like that, so we got like Tara Strong, Jennifer Hale, which you've seen before, Jim Cummings, which you've seen before, and probably a bunch of other people, which other people may know, because obviously this is a very, very famous one. Oh, the Powerpuff Girls ending theme performed by Biss. I don't know if Biss has come up on the charts at all here, but Biss is one they wrote the sugar, sugar, candy pop, push it down and pull it up, sugar, sugar, candy pop, just don't let the music stop. And whatever. They did that one there. So when was that actually on the chart here? Was it not on the chart? Here we go. They didn't actually release it as a single. That's weird. But it was a music video, so that's probably I saw it. But it was 1995, apparently. That's weird. They wouldn't have released it as a single, or it's not noted here that they did. Weird. But yeah, so that was definitely the song I know from them. But obviously they did the Powerpuff Girls end theme as well. There. We have Two Stupid Dogs, which people may know as well. But yeah, some things mentioned about, particular, a particular person who I wouldn't want to get into the information of, but it had, I don't know if anybody knows, I mean, people may know who that is, but we've got Rob Paulson, who was, I think it's Yakko Warner and Pinky from Animaniacs and stuff like that. And, oh gosh, Raphael and Donatello. Okay, hang on, wait a minute. He's best known for his role as 1987 Raphael and 2012 Donatello. Okay, interesting. Donatello, of course, being the best turtle. Purple bandana, how can you choose anything else here? But yeah, is this another person? I don't know. Nothing's popping up in the little brief thing to say if they did anything of any note to me. Oh, you got Tress McNeil, or Neil, or whatever who I said I think we've looked at before. Did some things in Dot Warner, in Animaniacs, Babs Bunny, and Tiny Toons, and has done things in The Simpsons and such. Yeah, so that is what we've got there. There was another cartoon there. I think it ended in 1995 there. Slam City with Scottie Pippen is the first FMV basketball game. I'm thinking, FMV basketball? How does that go together? This is the only reason I brought this up here, but it was a Sega CD, Sega 32X, and MS-DOS game. The first FMV basketball game. And what did it look like? Apparently it looked like this. Then open a link in the new tab. Hang on. Get rid of that. Open image in the new tab. So yeah, I mean, this looks awful, doesn't it? It's like one of those like LCD games. It feels like it would play like, where you kind of got move here, move here. You can't really do much apart from do what they pre-recorded you to do. But yeah, there is apparently something like cutscenes here and stuff like that, and I don't know. You're getting respect points. I don't know from her. It would be interesting. Let me see. Do we have any kind of? Well, I can't really put up a video because I tried putting up a video before, and that was like, oh no, this is the content match to this other thing. When I did the the art of mixing one, where it had all those big bright coloured balls and things like that. So yeah, I don't want to do that to anger the copyright gods and whatever, and I don't know what's happening in here. I mean, I get an idea what's happening here, but yeah, I even had little cutscenes and things like that, and yeah, it would be interesting. But there is that. We had Ristar, or Ristar, how you pronounce it, being released around this time as well. North American release in February, North America and Japan, and Australia release in February. EU got it 1 month earlier here. But yeah, so I've never actually played this myself, or if I have, I haven't played it for very long enough to remember playing it. But this is possibly one I should look into at some point. Let me make a note of that. Does that count? Do I have it noted on my list of things? I do not have it listed on my note of things. I should add it to the very long list of things that I have here. Star. There we go. Oh, West is gone. Yay! They can't put it on the list. Amazing. Every level ends with a special star handle, similar to how levels ended in Super Mario Brothers. Yeah, so that may be a thing to look at some point, I think, there. If West has gone away, and West might want to see that one. Ah! Curses! Curses! So, anyway, Ristar, I hope you have fond memories and whatever Ristar if you've ever played it. As I say, I haven't, and may do so. But anyway, yeah, we got more. I said the reward whatever it is that's up here for the penny jar goal. There you go. Goal is better. So the penny jar goal here, 40. Obviously, it's exceeded that. At the moment, they're now 41. So we will be doing that on Friday, health permitting, and stuff like that. I'll be possibly less. I don't know if I'm high energy or just high anxiety or whatever at the moment, but I'm high something. Let's go back over here. Let us see. Papa says you look really nice. Oh, thank you very much. I didn't know if they were still around, but hello there, Papa. Let us move on here. We had also in February of 1995 the Phoenix Project, SETI, which is the search for really need to get my face synchronized today, don't I? Search for extraterrestrial intelligence by analysing patterns in radio signals. And so it started work in February of 1995 here with the Parkes Radio Telescope in New South Wales, Australia. And it went on until March 2004. The project announced after checking the 800 stars on its list, it had failed to find any evidence of extraterrestrial signals. Project leader Peter Backus remarked that they had been forced to conclude that we live in a quiet neighbourhood. So that is what came out from this, but obviously back in 1995, they didn't know what they were going to find. Because obviously they're not just looking for, like, you know, the alien version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or whatever. They're looking for any kind of odd difference that may mean that there's something interesting going on. But obviously they were hoping for some, you know, alien Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or something like that, but never got found. Moving on from here, we have Shallow Grave, 1994 film. I don't know how many people watching currently know about this here, but I have seen it previously. It's a black comedy crime film. Definitely goes along those lines here, starring Ewan McGregor. You probably know Ewan McGregor. Christopher Eccleston, who was one of the new series Doctors in Doctor Who. Here, Kerry Fox in these other things here, but obviously I remember seeing them in this one here. So yeah, plot follows a group of flatmates in Edinburgh who set off a chain of events after dismembering and burying. It doesn't start off quite like that. Well, kind of, I think it does kind of, but then skips back, maybe. I can't remember exactly. I think I maybe saw it once and then I can't remember so much about it there. But yeah, they burying a mysterious new tenant who died and left behind a large sum of money. So yeah, it's an interesting film. You can read through the plot if you like, but obviously if you want to watch it, there's spoilers here. It's shot in Glasgow rather than Edinburgh. My word. But yeah, Keith Allen is the person who did. He's the father of singer Lily Allen. There you go. I think people might know who that is, but that's the person who died. I think there. None of these other names are popping out at me at the moment, but yeah. So there's they draw lots, and David is given the gruesome task of dismembering the corpse. And this person who works at the hospital burns some bits and pieces, and yeah, things don't go so well after that. Obviously, that wasn't things going well. It starts off bad and just continues to be bad. But yeah, it's an interesting film if you like black comedy crime films and that kind of thing. And this sounds interesting, then obviously I would say this gets a Katie thumbs up. Yeah. We also had the Brady Bunch movie, which I haven't seen. I don't really desire to see. But yes, the 1995 parody Brady Bunch movie thing here. So yeah, there is, I suppose. And yeah, so that's all I really want to mention about it, that it existed. There we go. We also had this, which I didn't know anything about it previously, and obviously I only know what I can see on the page here. But Mr. Payback, an interactive movie. It's a 1995 American science fiction adventure / comedy short film, written and directed by Bob Gale. Designed as an interactive movie, comprises slightly over 2 hours of footage, approximately 20 minutes of which is seen each viewing. It's a very, very very short night out there. Requires the audience to vote for the directions the story will take using a joystick attached to the armrests on their seat. That's cool. That is Shallow Grave episode parody. Interesting. I'm not sure I'm familiar with the the TV show there. But yeah, that was if you haven't seen the film, as I said, Katie, thumbs up. I saw it a while ago, so I don't know exactly how it all holds up today. But I remember I don't know if liking it is the right word, but I remember seeing it and it being interesting at the time. So yeah, the special laserdisc-based machine based in the projector booth was designed to make instantaneous edits as the story unfolded. I did watch this. Cool. It took up 4 laserdiscs here. So it stars an android who, in a number of possible storylines, takes action by humiliating or attacking people who have committed crimes and done wrong in the past. Gail and Christopher Lloyd, which is an interesting point. Here, had Christopher Lloyd in it. Christopher Lloyd's been in some varied, interesting things. Who had previously worked on Back to the Future, indeed. Billed itself as the world's first interactive movie, but was predated by 1992's I'm Your Man, and the true first interactive movie was it Kino Automat. Okay, there's some interesting stuff going on there. But yeah, you can take some different roads here, and yeah, so that is an interesting relic, I suppose you could call it. Here, what else? The Cheshire Cat album by Blink-182 was released around this time. Don't know if I know any of the songs from this. Let me just go down where it has like a song list. Yeah, none of those are ringing a bell for me. But this was when this album of theirs released, February 17th, 1995. We also have Big Red Car by the Wiggles. I only bring it up because I don't know the Wiggles so much. I think people would know the Wiggles, though. Australian band. This album by them released at this time, with these, well, lots of songs on. I think they're only like to be short songs here, and some spoken interludes as well here. So if these are classic Wiggles songs for all the Wiggles aficionados out there, then obviously this is when this happened. If you want to help place things. But I only obviously sometimes bring things up because I know other people would be aware of things. And also the last thing, well, apart from the car thing, when Stars actually is able to be back and whatever, but last thing on the list here at the moment is this also happened, Riverdance. It was originated as an interval performance during the 1994 Eurovision Song Contest. Michael Flatley, of course, became famous from doing this, and expanded into a stage show which opened in Dublin on the 9th of February 1995. Basically had lots of Irish music and dance. What I remember is probably what most people remember is the dances involved, not moving the top half of the body at all and just like moving the legs around and stuff like that. And that's kind of what I wanted on. There's being lots of people and all doing kind of interesting movements and things, with the positions of people rather than, a lot of, upper body movement and stuff like that. So yeah, it was Eurovision performance and aftermath of Interval Act. It sounds a lot more devastating than it probably was. But yeah, if you don't know what it is, this kind of gives an idea. People kind of line up and dance around a bit and stuff like that. So yeah, obviously when Stars gets back, we can have a look at this fancy car, which comedically has lag on written on it. But anyway, obviously let me know when Stars is able to see that west. So yeah, we'll get to the magazine in due time. Is it not due time yet? No, it's not due time yet. Will do, thank you. But yes, we have the behind the scenes backstage thing. I think this is actually the last issue that I can actually get here. Well, it's not the last issue I can get, but I'll probably forget to do the other ones, because let me just bring up the thing here, because I've been getting them from the Internet Archive, as you could probably tell from like the header up here. But the Internet Archive has a certain amount of issues, and I think elsewhere on the internet there's only a certain amount of issues that have been scanned and these are the ones that we've been looking at here. And there is an issue 100 for when we get to that. There is also, well, yes, it goes into things which aren't it. That obviously seem to come up in the same search here. Oh, if you look for Backstage, probably it makes sense that other things would come up, doesn't it? But yeah, so we've got issue 100 here. We've got issue 117. So I'm going to forget them when they come up. But there are these couple of other issues. These haven't been the most fascinating things. I've only been using them really to have a look to see what was on the subscriber disc. So what are they waffling on about here? I know I'm one to tell about waffling, aren't I? But yeah, it's like a year which will hopefully see the end to many problems that have dogged the Amiga during 1994. Well, I had a little look ahead at some like the headlines and whatever in the coming up, the coming year of magazines here, and yeah, I don't know if it gets better. It gets more interesting, intriguing, and whatever, I suppose, is the way that I've kind of seen from the brief glances I've had just for that. But yeah, things I don't think get better for the Amiga in this time. But yeah, so if you zoom out a little bit, you can flick over. So what they did on the previous ones is they had this page with like new stuff and this page with new stuff. Then they had the subscriber super disc things over this page and the back page. But they've kind of like done an inside out thing. So continue on back page if you want to continue reading on other stuff here. But yeah, this is like the main thing we're looking at. And yeah, oh look, there's a font. Professional Artist West. Do you have an opinion on the font? Apparently it's Coliseo. To me, it's looks like a fairly nice font. You do not like it? Okay. And is any expanding you want to do on it or not? Obviously, you can make up your own mind on that. But yeah, so what we've got on here, we have a lot of things which are not interesting. The lottery winner, improve your chance of winning the national lottery, which obviously we saw in the news and previous streams that obviously the national lottery started up just a few months or whatever before this. Here, so they're already getting in with these. Improve your chances of winning the national lottery with this brilliant lottery forecast program. How would they even work? They have multiple machines, multiple sets of balls, obviously it's not going to be useful, but people will try anything. Oh look, you can keep a track of the time and date without having to look at your watch. You can have a clock on your workbench screen. Ah dear, whoever would think of having a clock on the screen they're looking at? I can't see like 3 different clocks at the moment on screens. Ah gosh, wild idea, I know. But yeah, obviously at the time then that wasn't part of the operating system, whatever. But yeah, oh, you can use this one to look at some different JPEGs, PCXs, GIFs and IFF images here. So fancy. But yeah, the one that we're going to be looking at, because there's only one thing on here which we can look at when we get to it, of course, is Top Hat Willie here. You may have heard about a game called, oh, what's it called? Willy, Jet Set Willy. And Manic Miner, I think, was either the prequel or sequel to it. But yeah, you may be familiar with this. I've tried to play like one of the originals. I haven't done very well at it, but didn't really spend a lot of time trying to do very well at it. So we're going to have a little bit look at that when that comes up. But we have the magazine. We're finally getting there. We're going to get to the coverdisks for the magazine to start off with. We have on disc 68A. Look, it's a database, everybody. A database, yay! Suffice to say, we're not going to be looking at the database. I couldn't be less excited about a database. We also have Cannon Fodder 2. I think I played a demo of Cannon Fodder 1 previously. I don't think I did too well at it. Yeah, I think I played like a Christmas version. I think this is another Christmas version here. So yeah, we'll have a look at that. I'm going to have a look at this mystery third disc. Can get into the magazine proper for the 2-hour mark. I don't think it happened last time. It might not happen this time. But yeah, so we're gonna have a cannon fodder here, this mystery third disc, and then the subscriber disc. So if we pop over here to the Amiga stuff here, we have the cannon fodder one already set up for us here. Set up for us. I set it up for myself, but you know. Okay, can I move the window so I can see it a little bit better? Here we go. We have the not very festive cannon fodder 2, I guess is what it's saying here. Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Let's start at level 1. I don't know if it's the start. They might have like muddled them all up or something like that. But let's have a look and see what we get here. I'd fast forward it, but it might get straight into the game. Let's try it. Let's tempt it. Oh, here we go. So my people already being shot at. Oh gosh. Shoot people. So yeah, I didn't do well last time. Are they wearing like Santa hats? They might be wearing Santa hats. Gosh, are they spawning stuff from here? Do we get to destroy this to stop them spawning? Oh dear. Run out of the way. Oh, I think one of my people... No, 2 of my people have gone now. Is that a bomb? I don't know. Oh gosh. This is not good. I'm kind of cornered. Do I have other weapons? Can I... Oh gosh, no. Can I push buttons to change weapons or anything like that? Okay, run for it! Gosh, let me just see if there's any instructions in the magazine of how to change weapons, if indeed I have weapons to change. Let's see, the huts are full of enemy soldiers. Destroy the huts, there we go. You can do that. Walk over the box. Oh, you have to pick up the bombs or missiles. You can activate by clicking the first on the right mouse button, followed swiftly by clicking on the left. But move sharp as you get killed by your own bomb. Obviously, I know you can't see what I'm reading there, but that doesn't sound like a lot of fun. Let me get back to the game. I can give it another go here. So, click, click. It seems like you need to do on the mouse. Click, click. Very strange control scheme. Oh, there we go. I think I threw a thing. I gotta fire at those. There we go, blew up the hut. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh gosh, there's more of these. Do I not have... Oh no, I think we're in a bit of a bad situation. Why am I stuck here? Move. Move out there. Oh, there's another box over here. Get this box. And then, did the box blow up? Did they shoot it, or was that just a bad box to go near? Anyway, I could get better at the game. I don't feel like it. We have other ones. So the mystery disc actually had one of these like decompression things, basically unzipping the games onto different discs. So let me get those sorted out here. There's 2 games that are on the discs. On the first one that unpacked was this one, which is a Virgin Interactive Entertainment game. A Rowan production. Overlord. Oh. Might be a little loud. I apologise. Sorry. Sorry. Oh gosh. Sorry if that was incredibly loud. It happens sometimes. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff happening here. Yeah, Dwight Eisenhower stuff, whatever. And then... Oh, I think I missed the chance for me to actually choose the playable demo thing. Because I had to obviously check to see if these worked. So you do have to kind of make sure you catch the bit where it says how to play. Start is back, awesome. I will just playable demo P. And enter start flight. It's a flight sim. You know how I do good at flight sims, or do bad at flight sims. Does it control with my controller here? Do I push buttons to shoot here? Do I push the mouse button to shoot? Or push fire? Oh, I'm going to push fire to shoot. Oh my god. Oh, this is not going well. Bandit at 9 o'clock. That way. Oh gosh. Please. Please, where are you? I'm doing nothing wrong. Apart from flying a 12 o'clock. Straight ahead. Cool. Range, something miles. Oh, 1 o'clock. Oh gosh, you gotta make me think about these things. 108 miles. Okay. Who is shooting me? Break, under attack. Well, if I go this way, what speed have I got? About 30 miles an hour. Ooh. Can I like increase the throttle or something like that, or is it already increased? It's like shift and plus, is it for these things? I don't know. We're going roughly in the right direction. Whee! Gosh. Well, this is the longest I've lasted in one of these, I think. So what have we got? I don't know. It's a long way away though, isn't it? Hopefully nothing happens whilst I'm looking at the instructions here. Hang on. This is not the way they do it. Oh no, I don't have instructions, do I? I can't look in the magazine for instructions because this was the mystery third disc. I don't know the instructions. 11 o'clock. Gosh, that's over that way. 90th. This is going to take a while to get there. Oh, is that them? Hi. Are you the meanie who wants to shoot me? Just preemptively getting in there with some shots. Probably have missiles and something like that at some point. I don't want to push too many keys because obviously you can get to different views, can't you? 5 miles? Aha! Is it because I'm shooting this person who wasn't a bandit? And now they're mad at me. Am I running out of ammo? Oh gosh. I'm doing a hideously bad job here, but you know. Okay. Boom, boom. I don't know if you get a fanfare or anything if you destroy them or whatever, but see, oh, that's somebody else down there as well. Some dots down there. Oh, is this my radar? Is that what's showing up here? Are these my... it's planes! Hang on. Boom, boom. Get shot. Ah, oh gosh, no, they've gone behind. Immelmann, that's not an Immelmann. Gosh, no, pull up. Oh no, my altimeter is not looking good. Uh-oh. My needle's all spinning across all over the place. It doesn't look good. Things seem to be jerking around a little bit. I think that's is my altitude going down? Is it going up? What's happening? I think it's going up. And this is why Katie is not a fighter pilot, amongst other reasons, of course. Where are they? 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Okay. Hang on. We lost them. We're going to get there, don't worry, though. And now we wait. And shoot into the void, hoping that we catch something. Is that one of the sides supposed to be doing that? Climb, descend, is that? Are we climbing? Oh, my altitude's going up. So, okay, I gotta... Oh, here we go. I don't want to descend. I want to kind of keep even. Range 4. They're over here. Hang on, wait a minute. Where are they? I can't see them. Where are they? These things telling me if I'm pointing up or down or whatever. This is useful. Thank you. Hang on. 1 o'clock, range less than 2 miles. Where are they? Oh, I think I got a thing right. No, that's not going to be it, is it? I don't know. Bandit is 6 o'clock. They're behind me. I don't know which way I'm facing. 9 o'clock. Oh gosh. Why are there just numbers down below? Banded at 12. Oh, hang on, we got him. We got him. We got him. Oh, no, we haven't got him. Gosh. Oh no, I think we're descending somewhat. No, we're climbing, we're descending. Oh, here they are. Come here and be shot, will you not? Come here. Oh, can't continually fire. Gotta shoot ahead of them, Katie. Shoot ahead of them. No, oh, they're shooting at me. How rude of you. Things are juddering a bit. Oh. There's a possibility I got too low there. I couldn't quite tell. There's no texture to the ground to be able to tell. I think I got a bit too low there, though. I can't make sense of the altimeter there. We'll just think I got too low. So, Stars is around. Is Stars still around? I hope Stars is still around. Hello if you are. Or hello again if you are. I wanted to show you a thing, Stars. Because this is something that was out roughly at the same time as this magazine, coverdisks here is the this car here, the MGTF, by 3 manufactured between 1995 and 2001. So this is when they started making them. I think Rover here, or MG Rover, yeah, Rover Group here, 1995 to 2000, and this is the car here, which I pointed out has lag on it, a sports car with a lag. But yeah, here we go. This is it looks like a sports car. Honestly, if you said is that what Stars car looks like, I'll be like, I'm not sure. I don't think so, but I can't quite tell. Cool. Interesting. So I don't know if I've seen it or not. I might have seen one like this before, but yeah, this is when this was introduced here. We have the Mark 1 here. Looks like this. Very sports car like hubcap, not hubcap, fuel cap. Going too fast, speedometer lagging. This one doesn't show. Going too fast, it's all blurred. And yeah, that's another one in Go Fast Red, of course. That's probably why you can't see their number plate. The interior, apparently, of another one looks like this. Competitor to the MX-5. Ah. So yeah, this is what it's like. Oh, this is a rather curvy looking one there. And yep, some more curvy ones there. So there we go. Yeah, that is the car I would show you. If you want me to look at any closer to any like the information or the pictures, obviously let me know, Stars. But otherwise, we can start having a look at some of the other stuff. The other game on the mystery cover disc here. Hello. Why are we looking at MGs? We're looking at MGs, and hello, something slightly minty. We're looking at MGs because this is a car that came out during when this issue of this Amiga magazine was out, February 1995, and yeah, produced 1995 here, possibly February. You can never quite tell with these things here. Probably March 1995, so possibly a little bit late, a little bit later, but it's roughly around the same time this was released. Yeah, alongside the magazine. Hello, alongside the magazine. Of course, because the two go hand in hand. For some people, they might, but yes. So we were looking at the mystery third disc that came with this here. We already crashed that. So let's see what this other one is. It is. Let's stop it here just so in case it carries on here. it is the Gunfighter by Overdose Software. This Amiga Power. Hang on, Amiga Power. This is what do you call it? It says Amiga Power, but obviously this is from Amiga Format cover disc. So did that kind of adds an extra wrinkle to the thing? Okay. Obviously you picked another name to which I do not know. But hello. That adds an extra wrinkle to the mystery here of things. So there's obviously this was the one which had just issue 68. But it was Amiga Format. Let me have a look again at that thing, because that is slightly perplexing here. By the way, I'm doing okay, thank you. I've been kind of busy and just kind of slightly all over the place here, but yeah. Oh, right, okay, sorry. I was very confused there. I have brothers, so it's like, perhaps. But, okay. Hello. I am just unhelpable at times. But yeah, so this is oh gosh, seeing what I'm seeing, are you? This is the thing with the mysterious free third disc going on up here, and that's such there. What was I looking for? I was looking for the actual cover disc thing, say, because I scanned them, and this does say Amiga Format, so it's just a possibility that yeah, sorry if you didn't see what I was going on about before. The issue of the magazine that I have got the full copy of here shows no sticker here saying a free third disc. This one over here does have a sticker saying free third disc. Also, if you look at these specific discs here, this one says it's disc 68A. This one here says it's disc 68B. And then this, oh gosh, no, I don't want to download it. Stop downloading it. No, stop it. Oh, it's removed it now. Oh gosh. I'm much of a faff today. But anyway. We have disc 68. So that was 68A, 68B, and then 68, just 68. And then we have the subscribe disc when it's like, it says 68C here, but it's definitely not 68C. It just says 68 here. So I don't know what's going on with this. As I said, maybe they printed, or we want these ones for the cover. No, we want this one for the cover. And they just printed both of them and whatever. I don't know exactly what happened here. I was wondering if it was like just an Amiga Power thing, but no, they say format on. So I don't know what's happening with these cover discs. So I can get that out of the way there now. But yeah, it being an Amiga Power thing, demo adds an extra wrinkle to the strangeness of the story here. But anyway, so I've applied my Pride colours in camera view. Indeed, let me go back to here. See very much, ta-da, up here. I do have it around here. I have a little crocheted one I made as well back here. I'd pick it up, but Squirtle is lying on it at the moment. But yes, indeed, because partly it's because there's stuff behind here, and cover up the stuff with the flag. But also, of course, you've got to have the flag. Mostly all trans around these parts, indeed. Well, that one is that Star Transmission is. There's possibly other ones as well. Oh gosh, I am in this mood today. I don't necessarily know what this mood is. Maybe it's overtired. Perhaps it's overtired. Overtired, just, getting over or not having to deal with the heightened anxieties from past days, weeks, whatever. Anyway. Men won't be hardware being in view behind you. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's just Of course. You have to have the lines of non-ironedness as well. Going there too. Since I'm chatting and stuff like this, I'll put it up here so it looks like I'm kind of looking at the screen as well, or the camera, or closer to the camera, or whatever. But yeah, gosh, we also, I mean, obviously, got to have one of these as well. But we also do have one of these. Boop. Hang on. Oh no, I got the wrong thing. Clicking on all the wrong things here. Anyway, I'm. I would say I'm usually better than this, but usually not quite as all over the place. But I'm still all over the place. Anyhow, Agency of Catgill Maids are just Iron Prime flags. Yeah, we need them. We need those to come. I only have the bunny ears here. It came with chocolate. I mean, that's the only reason I have the bunny ears, because the bunny ears came with chocolate. Anyhow, let's try and get on to what we've got on the screen here. We may get to the magazine eventually. It's still, you know, will I get in there in 2 hours? I don't think I'll get there by 2 hours, West. Don't think it's going to happen. Oh, gosh, but anyway. So the demo contains one of the 2 characters present in the full game, disc 3132. It's not one, was it? 1213. Is that the right one? No, 81312. That's the one. This is 3121, 70-bit public domain, which also features another backdrop and presentation screen, etc. Credits written in Amos. Okay. Oh, I remember what this one was now. So, clay models. Yes, clay models and graphics by James Hill and written by Seb Grink here. And we have player 1 is on the space bar, and player 2 is on the enter or return key. Fire by pressing the required key after the draw sound effects. You probably might get an idea what this game is now. Firing before this will result in the gun lockup. Hope you enjoy the game. So let's go into here. Draw. So ideally you'd have 2 people. This is a battle of reflexes and stuff like that. So if I push the space bar, that one shoots that one. And then when it says draw. I push the return key. Does that. And I've tried and tried to get them both falling over at the same time. Oh, my gun's locked. Damn, I was getting in there too early. I don't think you can have an actual draw. We're trying to draw. I don't think you can press these at the same time. Nah, I think. Oh, I got in there. What do they call it? Itchy trigger finger. Yeah, I don't think there is a way to. She can't comment right now because she's on a new phone and Twitch isn't logged in. Good that you're on your new phone, Starly. I know you've been having issues with your other one, and hopefully things go a lot smoother with you using that one. From now on. But yeah, you get the idea. It'd be fun with another person to do this, but I don't have another person. I have a dinosaur, but I don't have another person here to do this. And Tracy, I don't think will be able to operate the keyboard. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And the animation is pretty done. Oh, I locked up my gun on that side. Oh, both of them locked up their gun. They took a long time to say draw. But yeah, animations and stuff is good, and the backgrounds and such like that. But this is the game. This was packed onto onto a disc, which one of them was the flight sim one, and one of them was this. An entire disc for this. I mean, the graphics might take up a little bit of space, but I don't think they'd take up too much space. Maybe it would. But yeah, so there's that. And then we get onto the subscriber disc. We are, gosh, can we get this done in like 5 minutes? Because there's probably not going to be a lot that I'm going to be able to say about Top Hat Willie, as the game is that we're going to be looking at. Oh gosh. There we go, Willie. Top Hat Willie. And there you go. Press fire to start. Top 100 highest scores. Wow. Optimistic. Fire to start. Oh, is it not? Is it not picking up? Oh, I think my controller's crashed. Oh, gosh. So, thems and others. We're going to have to replug in the controller and restart the thing. Here. Let me get this loaded up. My controller is working now. So that should be loaded. It's a better or worse title than Dong. Top Hat Willie. It did come from Jet Set Willie, which, you know... But Top Hat Willie, it's possibly worse, isn't it? Hang on, click on the thing. It's not bootable, that's fine. I have a hard drive emulated on here. So it doesn't need to be bootable. Ah, click, click. Willie. Top Hat Willie. Let's try this again. Press fire. Here we go. Ooh, so I'm up here. Obviously a little more colour and graphics to the Spectrum game that I know. Can I pick this up? Ooh, can jump in the water without much issue. Ooh. Oh, it's a glowing thing. I think I pick up the glowing things. This is the shack door. Oh gosh. Giving me like Citadel flashbacks here. If you haven't seen Citadel, it's a BBC Micro game that's on my... I did a playthrough on my YouTube channel. Oh, I think I think Rubik's Cube it looks like. A while ago. Ah! Ha! I'm here now. This shiny thing. Ah! Oh gosh, shiny thing! Oh no, Willie, your top hat. Hang on, can I go... Can I go up further? I need to find a way to go around. Oh, there's a piggy up there. Is that a piggy? Or is it a dog? I can't tell. It looks like a piggy. And bats, of course. Ah! Boop, boop. Ah! Yeah, this is the... this is one of those games that subscribes to the... This is your jump arc thing, and you cannot change it. Oh, gosh dang it. And collision detection? Yes, we hate you. Is another motto of this game. Oh gosh, this is rude. And if you fall too far, you die. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh, well, am I supposed to climb up there, do you think? It doesn't look like I could go anywhere from there, does it? Maybe I'm just supposed to go down from here. It's a giant tree root, okay. Boop, up there. Oh no! Gosh, this is annoying to some degree. But yeah, I think the game that it's based on was a bit like this. Yep, not going that way. Let's try this. Oh, try this. Can I please? Ah, gosh. It's fighting me at every step. Oh no, I'm going to be... Yeah, I did that last time. At least I'm down here now. Let's carry on, because I only have one Willy left. Excuse me. Katie should think for maybe a second before saying things. Ah. Oh, the subdisk is right protected. This is the normal Amos request box that comes up here. And I don't want to... oh gosh, now I can't see the pointer, can I? Oh no. Yeah, I don't want to... Can you... You could cave a home with a spine. Disk error. The disk must be right enabled. Escape to quit, yes. Oh, quit like that, you mean? Okay. Ah, well, no, that was that game. You may know of Jet Set Willy, you may know of Manic Miner. Basically a clone of that, or reimagining of that, because I don't think I remember it looking like that before, but it could do. I really, as I say, haven't played it too much, but I wanted to just have a look and see how bad this lottery predictor actually is. Important! If this is the first time you have used the program, please read the following text. Welcome to Lottery Winner! The prediction method. I make no apologies for this. Prediction engine employed is reliable and proven. Several registered users of Pool's tools have won amounts over £200. And many other users have won minor dividends. Yeah. The prediction engine using the lottery winner has been tweaked, however, to take into account the fact that only 6 numbers need to be predicted. Best results are obtained with over 7 weeks of data. Yeah, so you have to kind of keep going back to it, and most people probably won't. You cannot make a prediction with less than 4 weeks of data, so yeah, lots of people aren't going to come back to it. Or are going to forget about it and miss weeks or whatever, and it's like, oh, it's not right because I missed weeks and all that kind of thing. So yeah. So file, predict history, editor, quit, upgrade, permutate, info. Does it show how to? Oh, doesn't show how to run it, does it? File, predict, random numbers, no. Overdue, no. Predict. You must have over 3 weeks of data to use sequence prediction. Gosh, but you said it wasn't good until 4 weeks. Oh, history. Can I add? I want to load database. No. Cancel. Editor. Record. Week. Week 1. Numbers. No. Numbers. Where? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And the bonus number was 7. So we add that to our database here. So week 2, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and surprisingly 7. We can add that to the thing here. Week 3. Can you guess what the numbers were? 1. No, not 12. No, stop it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then we add that to the database. And week number 4 was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Obviously, we've got to give it enough data here because it did say like at least 6 weeks. Did it say 7 weeks? Let's do 7. So week number 5 was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh gosh, no! Go back. Clear. We'll lose all records. No. Cancel. Oh gosh, no. Go back. No, I'm not supplied. Oh no. So yeah, that one. This needs to be a 5, and then 6, and then 7. Add that to the database here. Record number 6. Guess what it is, everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we add that to the database. And record number 7 is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Add that to the database. Exit here. You have not supplied. I want to exit. Can I? Do I have to save them, or can I just go back? Look. This is what I want to know. Oh gosh, do I have to save? I'm not supplied. Okay. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to exit, Exit. Here we go. That's bad programming. And we've gone over 2 hours now, West. If you were going to make a bet, we should have put that up here, shouldn't we? On the channel points and whatever. Forgot about it. Never mind. But yeah, predict. Let's predict. LCD display. Okay. Predict. Look, suggesting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Wow. best fit on. Let's see what it does with that. It predict 26 weeks. We're not doing that. Exit. LCD display. Predict random numbers or overdue. Yeah, so basically it's all kind of like a pattern slightly here. I see what you're saying there, West. I just want to try. Oh gosh, how do I go? Here we go, 8. Okay, so let me add. I know, I will get there just a moment. Let's throw a wrench in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. And then, oh no, 49. Let's see what it does with that. Predict. Predict. I mean, you could kind of see that might be... I mean, where's the bonus ball? Is it not giving a bonus ball? It's not giving a bonus ball. But anyway, you can see how it's intended to do things. But, I mean, it can predict a very simple pattern. But the lottery machines aren't going to give patterns like that, are they? But yeah, so that is the cover discs there. It is a self-care clock. So West has put into here, drink water. If you have some kind of drink or whatever, it doesn't have to say a registered trademark on it at all. But if you have a drink, you can do so. And I just remembered what this next one is. Fill up with a real lot of... I don't want to. You know where to find it, West. Why don't you do it? Standing up. Oh gosh, no. We'll get there, everybody. If you need to have a stretch, walk around, do whatever, this is your time to do it. Oh gosh. Are we ready, everybody? Doing a drum roll on the seat. Here we go. Oh dear. What's going on there? There we go. Imagine if somebody like just coming in the middle of that. It's like, this is the Purple Tube stream. I am Purple Tube. Yes. Anyway, we have looked at the discs now. We'll pop this away. Rah. So, we have a magazine to look at. Let's just do such a thing. Browser. Put that over here. And here we go. Look, A1200 Tower News. Interesting. We have like an eye with a map in it. Oh, look, right in the centre. It's the UK, huh? Wired and Wonderful. They said this is where the title of the stream comes from. Wired and Wonderful, step-by-step guide to landing your Amiga on astonishing, wicked, bizarre planet internet, and what to do once you've got there. Look, we have a thing here. It's apparently, at last, Lemmings 3 is finally here, but is it just a sequel too far? Such a inflatable wheelie. Oh, I'm probably going to be tired tomorrow, aren't I? Oh gosh, my body's like being. You need energy. You need to do this. You have this, and this, and to do. Here, have this energy. And it's like, don't you need some in reserve? It's like, no, energy. Here, have it. And then tomorrow's going to be like, oh yeah, we did need that, didn't we? Wow. Guess we can make some more. How long will that take, body? Gosh. Don't know. Anyhow, in this completely packed issue of 130... didn't they have like 200 pages before? completely packed with 156 pages, which hopefully we'll get through in about 2 hours. But we have Photogenics, Astonishing Art Package. This is one for you, West. We have Shaq Fu versus Shadow Fighter, and 6 more Slug It Out for the Amiga Beat 'em Up Crown, and plus image processing, desktop video, paint packages, multimedia, PD, games, programming, modems, programming in AMOS, CD32, music making, and more. Gosh, there's a lot in this issue, isn't there? And here we go. What have we got? Excuse me. Where's my voice go? Hello, Distro. I should probably have some more to drink. There's a World of Amiga show here. This Get Wired thing. Richard Bagley explains things to us about it. What else do we have? Screenplay or some Lemmings here. I don't know what that game is. I don't know if I saw this version of Lemmings. I had Lemmings 1. Well, I saw Lemmings 1 and had Lemmings 2. Don't know about this other one here. But yeah, these are the discs here. And then, look, Battle of the Beat 'em Ups. Which one will win? My bet's on the Demon. I think the Demon might win this one. So let us go and zoom out here a little bit. This month in view. What have we got? Considering that Commodore is in a state of liquidation, no new machines are being produced, and there are about 3 CD32s on sale, if you can find them. It's been a surprisingly positive month for the Amiga. The World of Amiga show. Over 6,000 loyal Amiga users. Wow. Big fan of the Demon. Pretty good Demon. We'll probably see what that's from later on, maybe. Third-party stuff, SCSI stuff, yeah, some hardware, Genlock's digitizers, software, games. Oh, no, Cannon Fodder 2, of course, we saw in the demo of that. Sensible World of Soccer. This issue sees another couple of tweaks to your beloved mag. Firstly, we've redesigned Demo Zone and PD Update. I never quite saw the point of separating what were ostensibly 2 sides of the same coin. So there we go. They've been changing things around. You probably noticed over the past few issues things being a little bit different here and there. Much as though it looks like we redesigned the section for the sake of it, we've actually listened to your opinions. Gosh, imagine. After 9 glorious months of the Hound's esteemed organ. There's a trans joke in here as well. After how many years of having this esteemed sisters? Never mind. You can finish the joke off for me. I even say engendering. This person sees the ship sinking. Gordon Harwood looks like they've changed things up as well here. Downey Gordon Harwood, they've got like a form. Maybe this is... Oh, maybe this is not. This is... I don't know if this is a Harwood thing or not. Let's have a look here. Post to Gordon Harwood Computers. Yeah, it is by them. It's a different thing that they're doing here, it looks like. Special Reserve, kind of similar to the way they used to be here. They have a green trackball with buttons in interesting places. Same usual joysticks here. I don't know if we've seen this one. The Ballistic. Ooh, don't like the name of that. What else do we have? Ooh, do we see this before? Look at this fancy. Free SCART lead. Amazing. And this looks like a pretty good like CD holder. Oh no, disc box. Very, very curvy disc box. Going on there. Yes, that is the international symbol for curvy. Oh dear, I really am overtired today, aren't I? Oh gosh. Anyhow, I hope you're having fun at the other end. Anyhow, this is the Cannon Fodder, and they did the things that make you go boom joke here. Yeah. And yeah, they don't mention this mysterious third disc, wherever that came from. Yeah, I still don't know what they're meaning here. Think, is it want a CD for your Amiga? Don't be a clown and put all your eggs in one boring basket. Think a... With our new scuzzy... What are they trying to say here? Think again? Think... It's Albert Einstein, isn't it? Think Albert. Think Einstein. What are they trying to say there? I still don't understand. Oh, gosh. Anyway. Oh, this looks hideous, being plugged into the side like this. That's awful. Anyhow. Look, this is the database action that you missed out on, everybody. You can put things in boxes. And gosh, you can save them too, as well as other things that you write in those boxes. Amazing. Yeah, I don't know what... I'm not going to look at it. It's just going to bother me. Look, you get supplements. Do they have... Data store. Here we go. This is what's on the cover disc. Of course, you can buy the manual. Oh no, the number of records is limited only by the amount of RAM. Yeah. Only the full version of the cover disc. Okay, so it's not the full version that's on the cover disc. Okay. Indie, January sale. Once again, still no sign of Jackie here. But we have the Acorn Archimedes, I think this would be being advertised over here. Look, it's got Zool too. Yeah, so I'd never had an Archimedes. It was like the follow-up to the BBC Micro. But never had one. I've had a little play with an emulator. Just to have a look at the Repton game that's on there. I haven't recorded that one. But it's a bit different to the usual Repton games. And they had like compilations with some kind of improved graphics as well. But yeah, you got a good Zool doing a bit of a kick there. Got a bunch of discs in a very fancy, looks like maybe padded cardboard briefcase. But it has a powerful 32-bit processor. I don't know the legitimacy of that, but it's like a RISC processor, and this is where they started coming in with the RISC technology. And as I said, the next Amiga will be a RISC machine or whatever, but this is the Archimedes coming in before that. With that, because it was Acorn who developed it. Professional style keyboard, and that's where their ARM comes from as well. And whatever, I've probably said this before, but if you didn't know, if you need a reminding, you know, all the tech in your smartphone comes from this lineage. Anyhow, apart from if you have an Apple phone, but then Apple are just like, we'll do this instead. People will buy it. Anyhow, 2 joystick ports. Wow, 2 joystick ports. Is that the same sharing with the mouse as the Amiga did or not? I don't know. A 3.5-inch floppy drive, 1 megabyte of RAM. Start write word processing. It doesn't have the trans-writes word processor though. Can't really get along with it. It doesn't have the trans-writes one. It doesn't have the Zool game pack. Is that just Zool? Is it just Zool you get in the Zool game pack? Zool 2 maybe. Wow, we have Introductory Lemmings, Chuck Rock, Superpool, and Fervor. Do you mean demos? They might mean demos. Application suite, painting, drawing, text editor, and music program. Comprehensive audio training tape. Heck yeah. And 1 year at-home warranty, and it plugs into your TV set. Funny thing about the Archimedes is they never actually say Archimedes on their advertising here. They probably thought it sounds way too highbrow to be in an Amiga magazine calling it Archimedes. They might think it's for clever people and not buy it. But yeah, gosh, gosh. Here, look. West monitor sale. You could have bought this one here, the Micro VTech one with a 0.28 dot pitch and low radiation. For £285.99, all this sharp monitor / TV with 39 channel electric auto search tuning and 1.5 watt audio. Wow, that's quite quiet, but probably good for a little TV like that. For £159.99, I know. Oh, this one's glowing as well. Look at that. But it has a CD32 next to it, so I don't know if that's in a good place. Oh no. Oh, it's the World of Amiga show, so they got war. You want a full radiation TV, of course. You pay for all the radiation, not just half of it or part of it or whatever. Ramiga tower system. So it's not Commodore, of course, and not the follow-up, but they've got another company doing a 1200 tower system that it said on the front there. But yeah, the World of Amiga show here. See if anything stands out here. Gosh, this is awkward to look at. Free ticket. Bruce Everest All Formats Computer Fair. What a name. You can win tickets to it that look like this. Redemption value 0.00001p, of course. Oh, look, they're in different places around the country as well. Interesting. There's a place called Courage Hall in there, I think. Let's see what else we got over here. Oh, look, there was stuff happening. There were people who talked to each other. There were other people who stood around and somebody who looked at the floor. There was a stack of things which I can't quite tell. It looks like it's cannon fodder too. There's somebody looking like that there. That's a great like 80s, 90s photo pose there, really. And great 80s, 90s look there as well. But there we go. Oh yeah, Jeff. Let's have a look at this tower sensation. Watch out for a full review of the tower from Ramiga. Rather excellent piece of kit on display at the World of Amiga show and attracted much attention. It was a new Amiga that you could possibly buy. Ah, gosh. Let's see Jeff here. Jeff still hasn't changed out his picture. Is Jeff complaining today? Let's have a look. If you didn't visit the World of Amiga show at Wembley, you missed the best Amiga exhibition there's ever been in this country. My, never mind how many exhibitors there were or how many people came through the doors, although neither figure is actually anything to be ashamed of. I'm talking about quality, not quantity. Never before have we had an Amiga show where games took a backseat. Hang on, they've lost me. Games took a backseat. Application. Oh, come on. Yeah. Oh, look, Gordon Harwood was there. He calls him Gordon Harwoods. I suppose, yeah, you can use it. It's like you add an S to the end of a place. It's like that shop or whatever. But yeah, I can kind of get that. Bit of yeah. It's yeah. It lost me at the games not being there. Anyhow, moving on. Don't miss the new look Amiga shopper. Indeed. New channel lock, light web courses, safe and save. Gascom have released Power Save and Laser Save, two power saving devices aimed at reducing energy costs. Gosh, we need those now, don't we? Electronic modules plug in between the parallel printer cable and power. Oh no. The laser writer or power cable and power keyboard mouse cables in the monitor. Oh, after a set amount of time, the modules completely turn off all power to the printer or The current goes back when the data is detected in the printer cable, and the monitor is powered up again when the keyboard or mouse is moved. I suppose before, like, energy-saving things in monitors, this might have been an idea, but I don't know if you want to just go shutting down electronics that aren't expecting it like that. And, gosh, how form-fitting and discreet they are. Anyhow. Tim, are you saying anything interesting? Okay. Here's a computer joke. Had to be announced. don't want people thinking he's being serious with this. Is the Pentium sticker found on many computers in these modern days really there for information, or is it a warning? Thank goodness it's a new year, that's all I can say, because where is the joke? Has the joke come yet? Because I need a fresh start to cope with a piece of news from Intel regarding its flagship PC chip. It's going to take me a weird to work out what Intel actually mean when they say the bug in the Pentium chip will only occur once in every 27,000 years. Does this mean the error could occur twice? So where's the joke, Tim? Do I have to read all this for the joke? I'm not going to read all this for the joke. Commodore screwed up once or twice on their marketing. Indeed. This is High Seas Trader. Game strategy and pillaging and set on the ocean wave. Looks very interesting. Team 17 Talk. Gosh. Oh, about the Pussies Galore thing again. Which never got released. A cat called Evil Eric. It's never been released. We've got to find out the information about it. 4 worlds and missions galore which you will never play. A cat called Evil Eric has released a record which has put the world's kittens under a spell, and only Boris the cat can save them. Okay. Due in March, but never came out. As we found out last time. What else do we have? Get wired. Is the whole world getting online? Richard Bagley investigates what awaits you in your Amiga in the place they call cyberspace. What else do we have here? Somewhere out there in the strange world that some people refer to as cyberspace, weird things are going on. In California, a PD author is uploading the latest version of his program to Weird Things. Within a few hours, it's transmitted to similar sites around the distributing software. That's not weird. In Ireland, Amiga owner is answering a technical query posted by another Amiga user. In America, okay, people talking to each other? Not weird. In Germany, somebody laughs out loud, probably says LOL as well, at the latest proposal on how to destroy the world that somebody has posted to a Usenet news group. That's a touch weird. More for the people posting how to destroy the world. But anyway, in Bath, the editor of Amiga magazine reads the comments of some of his readers in a Fidonet echo and replies to them. Does this sound like some weird... Does this sound like some weird science fiction novel? Something dreamed up by a crazy Californian visionary? Well, it may sound unreal. Oh. It may sound unreal, but all of these examples are true. Every one of the people mentioned is a traveller on the information superhighway. I mean, I know with like many years of hindsight here, it's endearing and quaint, but oh gosh. Even at the time, somebody talks to somebody, somebody answers a question. Wow. How futuristic that sounds. Oh, God. Anyway, moving on. The first part of the comms revolution, email. Amiga owners have been one of the first groups to get seriously into the comms revolution. Oh, dear. Imagine writing a letter without paper. That's what email is about. Oh, dear. Look at this awesome modem here. Oh. Oh, dear. Oh. I want an internet like this when it looked, whatever you'd call this. Look at the optimism in that logo. Look at the technology and art direction in the browser. Oh no. Ah, look. Oh no. If you click a link, it comes up with this. Do you want to open this page? Oh no. Just imagine that now. You click a link and it says, open this page? Yes, open that page. Oh no. Oh, maybe they're actually typing a new thing in there. I don't think it. Look at the embossing. You recognise that Photoshop filter? I wonder if the person who designed this website had an official version of Photoshop. Oh dear. Gosh. I can't look at this too much. I'm smiling too hard. I was never on BBSs. I think this is kind of partially what we saw when we first tried to connect to the internet, was something like this, and it's like we were expecting the web. What is this kind of thing? And so my dad eventually figured it out. But this is not historic for me. It looks kind of like old DOS games and stuff like that. But yeah. There we go. And they have the internetmagazine.net is the special saucy issue. Sorry. Special saucy words, Katie. Special saucy issue. What makes this saucy? Oh, look, they have sexy websites, long-distance love, net censorship, harassment across the wires, and much, much more. Indeed, you can't miss this month. It's the inevitable sex and romance issue. And yeah, they have wires plugged into their head. Anyhow, moving on. That's an interesting logo. Now, I don't think I need an art degree to say that's a tiny bit of a mess right there. Hieroglyphics, scribes, art, and archives. Oh gosh, softwood. You really. You've even got it up here as well. Look. There's some kind of measurement thing going on in the background. Some scissors right here. Don't put those scissors too close to. Well, never mind. I'm guessing that's a magnifying glass, but it looks more like a tennis racket up here. It is. The design decisions were made. I don't think they're the right decisions, but indeed, design decisions were made. Oh, this looks interesting. What is this over here? I haven't seen this one before. It's from Villagetronic, Amiga OS 3.1. And you can get an Ariadne, which is Ethernet, it looks like. And we have Liana, which is a cable. Pablo, which is a video module, apparently. Expand your Picasso 2 with 2 new video outputs. Interesting. 3 cables, RCA, SVHS, and SCART. Okay. Plugs into the Picasso 2, no Zorro slot required. We had the Picasso 2 here. Which is graphics board, main actor professional. Open your mind and dreams to the world of great animations. What Picasso users have been doing for a long time with the demo and full versions you can do too. Indeed. But there we go. Another twist on Lemmings here. Now, I don't know if I know about this Lemmings, if I've ever seen anything about it at all. Oh, this is the beat 'em up things. Okay, well, let's have a look in here just to see what pictures we've got here. Who can identify the most here? Well, we've certainly got Street Fighter 2 here. We've got Mortal Kombat here. Was that from Elf? Because I remember there's a beat 'em up called Elf. This looks like Rise of the Robots. No, this might be Rise of the Robots over here. There's the demon person down there. This is another Street Fighter 2 one over here. They probably have the same games over and over. This is a wonderful friend up here. I don't know what game this is from, but that's a wonderful looking friend there. And yeah, indeed, that's a power stance right there, isn't it? Going on there, we have Electra with, oh gosh, with that hair. We have a mannequin thing with a big fist, and well, some interesting stuff going on here too. We have an eyeball in the background. Is that part of this? Part of anything here? Somebody swinging a thing around. Oh, this mannequin thing is electrocuting this other person over here. This is awkward tourist photograph number 346. Oh gosh, of course. The guy gets to be like, and the girl gets to be ass. Oh, and tits, of course. Get the tits and the ass in the same. And I don't know what's happening in that. We'll Rise of the Robots and Mortal Kombat down here. What else do we have? Not sure what that is. I haven't seen any body blows. Is that Captain Planet? I don't think that's Captain Planet. Oh, is this body blows? This is body blows down here. It's not looking promising for body blows. Let me just check over again just to see if I can find or recognise anything else from body blows. And it's not really looking very good for body blows, is it? Oh no, here's body blows again. That's the Wara and Puppet, wasn't it? But yeah, not much of body blows going on here. Smash and grab. The first game to smash the games playing public in the face and alert them to the new order of game genres as Way of the Exploding Fist, designed by top software house of the time in 1985, Melbourne House, 2 identical figures, one dressed in black, the other in white, several different backgrounds, and 16 fighting moves. I remember like IK Plus. Did they mention IK Plus back here at all? It was like International Karate. Here we go. IK Plus. The floodgates were opened. System 3 released International Karate in 1986. Now, not as successful as Exploding Fist. It looked and played too much like a clone. It sold enough units to encourage System 3 to try again, and they had International Karate Plus, or IK Plus, considered by many to be the best release on any platform. I remember seeing it and trying to have a play it, but not getting so far through it, or whatever. The special moves had to be seen to be believed, stomping on prone opponents after indulging in 6-foot jumps, bicycle kicks, rapid punches. Couple this to a projection screen almost 6 feet wide with stereo speakers that don't miss a bone-stomping crunch or a flesh-rending tear, and you're talking extreme violence city. Okay. What do we have? Shadow Fighter down here. This is the one with the puppet in it. Well, not the mannequin, not the puppet from Body Blows. What are the characters? Oh, they had that friend there. Oh, no, they didn't. This is like that's Mortal Kombat, that's Street Fighter. Yeah, so that's not an indication of what was on that then. Slam Dunk versus Cody up here. Obviously, it's Shadow Fighter. Is this basketball player looks suspiciously like Shaq? Yeah, I was getting confused whether it was the Shaq one, but 89% here. Good enough and different enough from Mortal Kombat 2 to make it worth buying. Okay. I wouldn't see that as a selling point. Rather than maybe it could be like, it's a good game. Might be a good selling point. Here's a demon. The demon is from Shaq Fu, apparently. So, yeah, if you want to have the demon, here we go. They're called Fury. Up here. So, Shaquille O'Neal was fighting, apparently, a demon. So there we go. Maybe it's a metaphor for inner demons and something like that. I don't know. I know 68%. The translation from the SNES hasn't done the Amiga any favours. Oh gosh. Well, it might have been better on the Super Nintendo, but here apparently not so. And then we get quarterfinal. We got Elfmania versus Rise of the Robots. I think Elfmania's got to win. Elfmania, yep, that's good. Pathetic attempt by Rise of the Robots. Yeah, Shadow Fighter 5 versus Shaq Fu. Well, we saw that Shaq Fu was, not a good conversion, so I'm guessing, yeah, Shadow Fighter. Mortal Kombat 2 versus Dangerous Streets. I don't know about Dangerous Streets to say, but they say Mortal Kombat 2 won that and too pathetic to watch, apparently. And then Ultimate Body Blows versus Street Fighter 2. Have you put it up against Street Fighter 2? People are going to pick Street Fighter 2. Or the author of this article is going to pick Street Fighter 2, aren't they? But Body Blows, good game. Oh, no, they didn't. Ultimate Body Blows, what did they say about this then? The meatiest, closest, most vicious of the first rounds. Street Fighter wins the first bout with its instantly recognisable characters. If you've already heard about Street Fighter, but UBB has superior control system that doesn't rely solely on context-sensitive special moves. Obviously, that's a pro in my book that it's easy to do it with an Amiga joystick. And UBB has 21 compared to Street Fighter 2's 12 fighters, I'm guessing, which sees UBB flow through to the semi-final. That's good to know. So the semi-final. Oh gosh, what's happening here? We have Elfmania versus Shadow Fighter. I don't know. Shadow Fighter apparently wins that one. And Ultimate Body Blows versus Mortal Kombat. Apparently Mortal Kombat won that one. But it was close, apparently. And then final, of course, we have Shadow Fighter versus Mortal Kombat 2 here. And then Mortal Kombat 2 comes out on top. Because apparently Mortal Kombat 2 is grungier, dirtier, more real. Despite the fact that Shadow Fighter only offers a one-button joystick, most beat-em-up fans only own a one-button joystick, if you have an Amiga at least. Mortal Kombat 2 isn't too enjoyable using only a one-buttoner, but Mortal Kombat 2 takes the advantage. It's the most politically incorrect, while failing to land a knockout blow. Mortal Kombat 2 was high. This seems rigged. Mortal Kombat 2 is worse than this other game, but it was higher up on the charts, so it wins. Please don't send us bad messages. Please don't tell us that we got this wrong. Please, is what it feels like to me. But here we go. We have a Skeleton Crew. Where? Yeah, obviously influenced by Terminator, I'm guessing here with the art. Skeleton Crew. Wanna pack a big gun with enough ammo to level a city? You got it. Wanna massacre? Oh no, they're spelling things wrong as well. On purpose, I mean. They wanna massacre seriously psychotic psychogenics mutants and get paid? You got it. Wanna blast your way through the savage secret zones, deadly crew traps, mad and bad buildings, and hideous end-of-level psychos comprising 6 humongous levels of 3D isometric. They even spelled isometric with a K. Oh, the isometric carnage, yeah, with a K, and wear spectacularly sexy, hyper high-tech, big ordnance neutralizing exoskeleton to boot. Sorry, big ordnance neutralizing exoskeleton. It's bones. In super gore scope. So, spectacularly sexy, high tech. So they got sexy skeletons in this. If you want sexy skeletons, this looks like your game. You got it all, but only if you join spine, joint, and rib. Oh gosh. Otherwise known as the Skeleton Crew in their first outrageous Blast Fest, up to 2 players. There's that. It was it's on Sega Mega Drive. It's not by Sega. It's by Core. Okay, finally, I know. I always wanted to join spine, joint, and rib. They sound like fun people. Dreamweb. Did we see this before? Can't remember. Looks like some kind of adventure game thing. There's somebody dead, maybe? More dead people? Footwear Fetish apparently is involved. It has 68% score, competent and occasionally enjoyable adventure game. That doesn't explain 68. Hang on. Pleasantly drawn, perfectly acceptable, nice. Atmospheric track, appropriate spot effects, but that only gets 6 out of 10. Once completed, you won't play again. So I give it 5. Lacks depth for the hardened adventurer. Don't know if I agree on their scoring of things. Oh, look. Basic human anatomy. We can learn. Let us see here. The Lion King. What do they give it? I mean, it's a reasonable clone, especially the stage we played on the demo last time. But oh look, they thought it was nice. All the sumptuous style of Aladdin, none of the great gameplay. Okay. They give playability finicky to control and just not much fun. You'll stick at it until frustration takes over. I mean, that especially was at the time the hallmark of movie tie-ins and things like that. We've seen a few on this channel and we gave up on it because of that. Ah dear. So yeah, there we go. There's all this. There's Simba doing another attack to another hyena here. And the animated antics of a lion cub. I guess the animation was nice. And all that. And yeah, you had the weird running into the screen thing going on there. But there we go. We have... Well, this is Gordon Harwood again. Here, Weird Science CD-ROM. I think we saw that last time, didn't we? Battle. At least they don't like it too much. It's not bad at the price. Yeah, it is. But it reeks of blatant cashing in. Playability, great if you like waggling your joystick. Yeah, I know. I still have bad memories about that. Kickoff, yeah. Football. The all-new world of Lemmings. Now, this I'm kind of interested in. Because, as you say, you had Lemmings, which probably a lot of people know. Lemmings 2, which made the sprites more, rounder and stuff like that. I'll never forgive or forget, no. And here, apparently, you can play... I guess ancient Egyptians, the usual lemmings, or ninjas, maybe. I don't know. But here's some screenshots. It looks fairly lemmingy, and these look like maybe the ninjas. Okay. Classic Island? Okay. So they're still going with the tribes naming of it, and I don't know if I'm too happy about that. But yeah, and then we have some of the new mechanics have been implemented in the version of Lemmings, including the ability to pick up different tools. Okay, and Lemmings are nothing without control. So that's force a change of direction. Interesting. The different tool types are accessible after your lemming has picked them up. Yeah, they seem to be changing up the game a little bit here. I mean, don't know if it's good or bad. I haven't played this one, so I don't know. Then the blocker can be now freed up using the walker. Oh my. Oh my. Controversial. Strange one. After it's issued, the lemming jumps over the nearest obstacle. So all the tools you pick up are stored. Can become confusing when there are too many. Lets you drop tools over the side of crevices and follow them later on. Strange kind of things going on here. Maybe it works, I don't know. But okay. These are the three types of lemming. You have Egyptian, classic, and shadow. More of the same. More of the same. I mean, it looks like there are enough differences in there to have some different gameplay, but if you went into Lemmings 3 expecting something different to Lemmings gameplay, I don't know how I can help you there. But yeah, there we go. Okie dokie. Oh gosh, did people buy Rise of the Robots? Oh, yeah, number 9 on the charts, Rise of the Robots. Yeah, their score was 19% of it, and people still bought it. Ah, dear me, it can't be helped, can it? It's the Amiga Power thing, which you had the skid marks. Remember the racing cows? CD32 Games, this guy who looks slightly suspiciously like Ashens, but I don't know, it's Marcus Dyson apparently here. Alien Breed 2 Tower Assault. So yeah, same kind of gameplay, but it's on CD now, so you can add fancy things like this. What is Superstar? Oh yeah, I think we've seen that's like a shoot 'em up thing, isn't it? And Marvelous Adventure, 50%, not doing so well there. What else? Re-releases. Cheats and things. What time are we at, by the way? I'm not even up to 3. Oh, that's okay. We're about halfway through, roughly. Yeah. Oh no, there's Imagine Objects. I remember them. Not zooming in on them again. Oh gosh. Ooh, interesting. But what's caught my eye as well over here? Modem video. Are you finding internet easy? See it. Do it. £14.50 inclusive. Inclusive of what? In real life, how to log on to internet, CIX, CompuServe, or your local board, etc. Download programs, games. Get info on anything. Get online help and updates. Chat, interactive gaming. Watch the easy way. End the pain. We can tell you, we've been there. We are professional products. Oh dear me. Oh dear me. We are professional producers of broadcast TV. Oh gosh, I would say they're not professional producers of adverts or whatever, but they certainly caught my eye. Yep. And then both the dramatic pictures on this page are from graphically stunning and very entertaining Wit Premium. I know, it's just, dear me. Here we have robot, android, person, not sure what's going on, and also blood face going on over here. We also have F1 GP Ed. What? If you're a fan of Microsofts Formula 1 Grand Prix, then you love Oliver Roberts' new editor. Okay, there we go. Lottery winner, yeah. I don't get it. What do they say about it? Achieve the frequency of numbers over a set period. Yeah. You could quite easily do this yourself with a bit of graph paper, but hey, using your Amiga is a lot more fun. Gosh. Grapevine. If your Grapevine is your first foray into the underworld of disc magazines, then prepare to have your eyes opened with the subtlety of a rusty crowbar opening a box of spent matches. Grapevine combines 2 discs and is packed with very useful and illuminating information, contacts, and insights into the elitist, arrogant, but intellect with it subculture of the demo, coding, and modem scene. Sounds like a trash place to be. Although it's easy enough to navigate through the various pages, it's very text-heavy, which will be a trifle tiresome for all the most enthusiastic lovers of the Amiga. Despite the word blindness that's set after browsing through the magazine after an hour and a bit, Grapevine should be checked out by anyone with more than a casual interest in the Amiga. Dear me, can we actually see what they're saying here? So these two people might be organising, or these two groups might be organising a party. All those who want a party say oi. So there's that. And yes, the F1 editor thing there. Deadlock. Rude, crude, crass, sexist, puerile, disgusting, unclean, and infantile. But despite all that, I love it. Okay. Okay. And here's Top Hat Willie down here. Okay, let's have a look at this clip art then. Right. Monsters. Yeah, okay. They're a monster as well then. Business. Cartoons. Oh, gosh. School. Buildings. Cats. These are some good cats. Animal antics. There's not really any movement in this, is there? It's just like, I have munched your tail. How do you feel about that, dog? And dog is like, oh, my tail. It has been munched. And it took me a while to figure out what's happening here, but it's a cat with a fish. They haven't really looked at cats very much, have they? Anyhow, sports. There's some sports going on here. And we have a bunch of other things here. Look, they have men and women with 2 discs, children with 3 discs, aircraft with 3 discs. Oh, gosh. So there we are. look, it's one of those dot matrix printers which goes. Okay, seriously, Amiga. Can you tell what it is yet? Of course you can. It's one of those clever stereogram pictures. Is it? Is it? Oh, wait a minute. You have to... Hang on. Try it. Okay. I can... Hang on. Let me get it properly here. It's a bit rubbish. And it may be the scanning of it. Oh, it says... Does it say Amiga Format there, and that's why it looks rubbish? I think it says Amiga Format, and that's why it looks rubbish. It doesn't look like trees at all. I was expecting the trees to pop out a bit. But yeah, it just says Amiga Format. Look, photogenics. The graphics software. Look, you can do extreme enlargement. I don't know if you'd want to, but you can do it. You can experiment with a variety of media without getting your hands dirty. This is their interpretation of an apple. It's not bad. It's a bit more like a lime, but it's pretty good. Font support is by way of a custom loader. Okay. And channels are supported. Oh, RGB. This version only handles RGB files, which is nevertheless very useful indeed. We have posterize. Okay, posterize alpha channels and a bit of coloured noise to get this effect. It's an effect. If you want that effect, there you go. It has a very D-Paint-like bar at the side here. 95% they give it. So it seemed like it was good. Oh, look, £1 off at W.H. Smith for Amiga Shopper. Gosh. Now I can just not buy it but have a voucher for it instead. Video pilot, okay. Look at this wonderful old video camera with its little eyepiece in there. Oh, they even got like a picture of the Genlock thing, whatever it is. Ah! Oh no. Problems. Hang on. Where was it? Hang on. Get back to it. Here we go. Hasn't done that for a while, has it? But yeah, look at all this stuff. Look at all of it. There's a lot of stuff there. And look, it's more stuff. Yeah, I've never used any of this software, but oh look, you can get this very lovely old camera and VCR and plug it into an audio video mixer. And then there's this video pilot thing down here out to a TV monitor or a recorder. Well, that's a lot going on there. You do a lot of stuff, and it's £998.75, which, you know, is to get in like what it would be nowadays, you just kind of double that. So like 2,000 quid. That's just, yeah. It looks like it would be worth something like that, doesn't it? What else do we have? Cloanto Personal Paint Image Processing. Hard to read, and got some interesting effects on the eyes here. So let's see, that looks like the normal one then. This one is some kind of embossing or edge detection, isn't it? A painterly kind of style thing to it. No, that's more a painterly kind of style to it, isn't it? Gosh, that one's interesting. Pixelize or mosaic, blurry or something, I don't know. Put an Amiga tick in front of it if you want to. And yeah, is it solarize for the negative thing, or is that when it's coloured and it does that? I don't know. But oh, it can make stereograms. Let's see if this one's going to be. Where's something I can focus on? Here we go. It is. Hang on. Might be some trees. Let me know if you're trying to look at what this is. as well, so I don't just like yank it away when you're trying to look at it. It's definitely more clear than some of the other stereograms have been. But I don't know. I'm going to move it now. 3, 2, 1. There we go. I'm not quite sure what it is. Did it say what it is? If you reckon you can make out the picture. I'm thinking it's trees. Maybe that's like a palm tree on the one side, but I don't know. It could also possibly be somebody like holding something up like this. That looked a bit dodgy there, didn't it? Yeah, anyway. Oh, they've got a colour one over here as well. Little fishes in this one. It looks like it might not have scanned too well, but let's see. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, some fishies. I've got some like gravel and stuff at the bottom, and a plant on the side here. Fishy, 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 fishy. Yeah, that one works well. Going to move it in 3, 2, 1, and there we go. Also, there's this that you can do. What in the heck is this in the background? Oh dear, I wanted to post a link, did you? Oh, it's been deleted, has it? Oop. Yeah, it's been deleted, so I can't see that. You'd need a permission thing. Yeah, let me see. I need permit. No. Female woman. There we go. It looks like it worked. So if you post it now, it's a Discord attachment. Should we trust Chaos? Chaos, I'm trusting you. Oh no. No, it is going to appear on the stream, isn't it? Chaos, I'm trusting you. The castle's collapsing. Call the Archmage. Stand aside. Zup. Oh, right, okay. Archmage, Archmage. Yeah. I like it. What's that? Ricky Hawkins. There we go. Links at the bottom there. Yeah, but what is going on here? You got the kind of like the dead eyes and staring and very pointy, silvery everything, really. There's certainly a decision you can make. Yeah, so I tried to make a stereogram generator thing like this in Amos, but I didn't quite know all the theory behind it, and it kind of worked, but had some glitchy parts to it. Okay, I was wondering what this was. I was slightly worried about it, but dead-eyed stares, indeed. We have Bartuka's Hair and Beauty Saloon. Saloon? I think maybe they got that wrong. Press the screen for the option you require. Oh, it's a touchscreen. You want body services or hair services? Oh dear. Anyhow, yeah, it's this can do thing. We had a demo of this before. I didn't quite know how to do it, but you can make animations and other things like this in it, some interactive demos and stuff, whatever. And we have It's Only a Video. Not. It's better by far, dude. Brilliant stuff. The Sun, of course. Wayne's World 2. You'll laugh again. You'll cry again. You'll hurl again. Indeed. Look, with Wayne's World 2 comes the chance of winning backstage passes to a major rock event or one of 1,000 Aerosmith CDs. So, it doesn't say you're going to see Aerosmith, does it? It says just a major rock event. See video pack for details of promotion. Oh, no, we're not going to find out. Oh, to obtain your scratch card. Interesting. No, did it say no purchase necessary as well? Oh, yeah, there we go. No purchase necessary. There we go. To obtain your scratch card. So, yeah, because it's a thing. I don't know if it's a thing in other countries or whatever, but at least here in the UK, for it not to be like a lottery, you have to have it available for everybody. And so you have to provide a means for people to access these things without giving any money, like buying the VHS there. Gamesmith. Programming games in C or assembly doesn't have to be painful. I should avoid distress. Hisoft's new game development system called Gamesmith. Okay, this is very obviously ripped off from Shadow of the Beast. Fun with Cetas. Some little bug creatures here, okay. Cetas animation utility. Interesting. Wow, 100 quid for it. Okay. Designed for assembly language and C programmers. So did they make their own language? Hisoft even include a special GS version of Dice C, its own Dev Pack 3 assembler. Okay, so it's C, is it? There's various demonstration listings and syntax definitions of the book are listed in C. Okay, so you can use C, but apparently you can use assembly as well. Does it require another link? West, if you're around, can you do the permit if it does? Thank you. Please. Necessary things like that. Cool. West, if you are able to, please, thank you. Interesting. If you know your opcodes from your interrupts, Gamesmith is worth investment. Gamesmith is worth those words that I was trying to say. If you're not around, West, that's fine. I can do it here. Permit female woman. So, oh gosh, you got double permissions this time. You're so blessed here. Copy link. Let us see what else we have. His favourite spot in the whole house. Ah, you're on a long delay. Okay. A poor shark has a loose canine. Dear me. Very good and very cute as well. Right. So, yep, all that stuff over there. Look. Oh no. You want bad puns, Chaos? We have Depeche modems here. Oh dear, look, the Sportster. It's got a 28,000 baud modem. Oh gosh, I don't know what the baud rate conversion is, but look at this tech here. Doesn't that just look amazing? It looks old as hell, but it just has a look to it, doesn't it? Wonderful. I suppose, you know, these are like trying to look all sleek and whatever here, but this is the brutalist version of it, and it's just wonderful. I'm just kind of imagine like a synthesizer like this as well, and just like hold me down. Ah dear. Anyhow, CD-ROM roundup. Okay, you can have a CD-ROM which has this on it. Okay. CAM collection. What? The French-Canadian Amiga Public Domain Collection. Okay, put together by Club Amiga Montreal. Okay. Nexus Pro. It's got images on a disc. And sounds and fonts as well, my word. PD galore, my word. So yeah, obviously this is was useful for like putting like these small games and stuff onto a lot of these small games onto a disc and being able to sell them. So that was one of the uses they found out for. Sorry, I just noticed something. Free starter pack now. Stop playing with yourself. Where's my pointer? Ugh. If you have enjoyed any soccer management game, okay. No. Nope. Nope. Okay, so it's boring. Boring. To find out how to play and try in off the post, completely free with no obligation, contact us now for a free £5 start. Okay. West, if you can do the honours, I will leave you to it this time. This is a font here. It's probably like a very unreadable font. A professional artist, what is your opinion on this font here? It's called Addled, apparently. But anyway, let's see what Chaos has got for us here. My wife wants me to blow air on her whenever she overheats, but honestly, I'm not a fan. Congratulations. Gosh, you know what? I was watching some Hermitcraft stuff earlier, and it was I've been watching through some of Zombie Cleo's earlier stuff, and she often does stuff with Joe Hills, and Joe is just like the puns and the jokes and stuff like that. It's they're strong with that one. Revenge will be. I don't know if it necessarily does psychic damage, but I mean, you've seen what psychic damage is by my reactions to some of this other stuff on the stream, but it's a very interesting art, I guess, going on here. Let's see what else we have. Amiga Format Annual you can get. More offers. Gosh. Look at these two people doing some good modelling. And I think they know that they're a bit awkward. So that's okay. Joysticks. You can buy joysticks. Or Super CD32 control pad, as we saw before, had lots of little switches on it. Workbench stuff. Bad games. Oh, I recently renamed a disk icon. Now I seem to get many problems related to validation. Gosh, they're not getting the validation they need. The following error message appears. Error validating games. Block 1, 2, whatever, bad header type, volume, games is not validated. Dear. Disk has become invalidated when something has been writing to it. This means that Amiga is no longer entirely sure which parts of the disk are being accessed. Interesting. Oh dear. Well, let's see what Chaos has got for us again. I hear the taste varies from person to person. Right. Naturally and artificially flavoured, indeed. Indeed. Gosh. Snap Computers, Wordwith, Ultimate Amos Tutorial. This is a good friend over here, isn't it? I can zoom in a bit on that one. It's a good rare face. Better by design. That's a desktop publishing thing. Oh gosh, going on there. The page setter thing we have over there. Octamed. Ooh, synthetic sound editor. Nice. I didn't know how to use this, so let's see if it clarifies things with these screenshots. A PC programmer's dream and everything else's nightmare until now. Just add one volume fade. Is this a volume fade on here? And a pinch of vibrato. You're really not... Oh, hang on. Number 2, 4, 6. Okay, you're going by steps down here. Okay. A cello, yeah, right. But when he ate a banana, transformation occurred. Transition, especially for us lazy people. Unfortunately. And unfortunately, some parts of it you can't be lazy about. Oh dear. What is that? Oh, inside engine stars. Stars, if you're still around. Look at this. Look at that engine. It's got a lot of pipes. It's got animations as well. Wow. This robot objects. Gosh, workbench backdrops. A selection of superb girly pictures. The Lion King clip art. Licensed? Possibly not. Let's see, anything else of interest here? Oh, yep, lottery winner. They got even advertising it down here as well. Oh gosh. Some buildings, 3D modelling. Some good 3D modelling going on there. Look at this. Lovely organic tree. I mean, for the polygons that you have available, that is pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, they still got David Pleasance over here. Let's see if there's anything here. Risky business. I noticed you drooling over the Power Mac. Just think what a risk-based Amiga will be capable of. Birth of risk-based Amiga will mean the death of everything we like about the Amiga. There'll be no more one-disk operating systems. Games on floppies will be next to impossible to find. And there'll be no compatibility with existing Amiga software. Everything will have to be piped through a software translator or be recompiled for the RISC chip. Gosh, no. Well, maybe they will recompile things to be specific to the... I mean, how is this weird for Amiga people? There's like software that only runs on specific types of Amigas already. And... But if progress is to continue, you have to start somewhere. Motorola abandoned the 68K series. So yeah. Anything else that looks interesting over here? Okay, well, let's see what David here had to say. And now for the good news. I would like to comment on the letter written to you by Anthony Gallagher in the November issue. Firstly, if the insignificant few who support the Amiga are dwindling and turning to the PC, why are several large companies fighting to buy Commodore? Even after months of bad news about Commodore and the Amiga's uncertain future, publishers are still developing games and utilities for what they know as a loyal band of users. These are people like me who bought an Amiga because it can do the same things as a PC, but is much cheaper and doesn't require extra sound and graphics card to run some games or applications. Although I am disappointed about the lack of an FM CD drive for the A1200, I don't see myself as being shafted by anybody at Commodore. So it says write to David Pleasance here, and this person doesn't seem like they're writing to him. They're just commenting on somebody else who wrote in. Well, what a nice change to have such a positive letter to respond to after what you aptly describe as months of bad news about Commodore. The computer and video games industry is going through a transitional period right now for a number of good reasons. Firstly, it is certain that end users like you want more, no longer a poorly animated stick-like characters with mindless object collecting tasks to complete satisfactory no longer no longer a poorly animated stick-like characters with mindless object collecting tasks to complete satisfactory methods of simulation. Did I read that twice? I think I just read it twice. If you want a challenge with the right level of realism, the 16-bit systems are capable of delivering this. Secondly, MS-DOS PCs are, as a direct result of power-hungry software releases, increasing in price, reflecting the massive amount of RAM and high-powered chips necessary to provide an acceptable level of performance. The A1200 provides the best of both worlds. It's perfectly capable of running the best games and excels in productivity and multimedia applications. As far as FMV for A1200 is concerned, there have been some major developments in MPEG-1 chip technology, and it is our intention, once our management buyout is completed, to re-evaluate the ability to provide this feature. I will keep you posted through these pages. Notice how this column is more like a half column here. It seems like David doesn't really want to talk to people too much now. Anyway, we have a zap gun, which has batteries that go in here as well. And why did you do this? Why? I cannot read this. I hope it's more readable in print, but come on. We also have a ferret ship scout. We have this as well. And something going on here. This rather disturbing one was undoubtedly the best. Well, I'm not quite sure what this is over here. But yeah, so we got this, LA. Apparently this is LA. Death Star Assault, which is a reasonably good render. Obviously, the scanning and rescanning hasn't necessarily done the best to it, but it looks pretty good. See the future. It's a moody 16-colour image. Art. So what else do we have? Oh no, their poor monitor. I think we saw that before, but mept. Dear me. Dino tech. Gosh, where are they? Dinos? This looks like a dinosaur, doesn't it? Oh, there are dinosaurs. I can see them now. Got Imagine 3, but can't get your teeth into all those features? All you need is our address. The final version of Dino Tech is now available. A 10-disc compendium packed with realistic landscapes and skies, trees and vegetation, and of course plenty of bones-controlled dinos for you to bring to life. These feature a new skeletal control system, which allows movement of fine details such as claws, eyes, etc. The pack comes complete with a new comprehensive instruction booklet with tutorials, hints and tips, as well as membership allowing as much as 50% off for future releases. Wow. I mean, if only we could see the dinosaurs a little bit better and it wasn't just like brown right here. So this is the next issue, issue 69. Here we have photogenics. This is the photo thing that we were talking about earlier, wasn't it? Next one, you can see how good photogenics is for yourself in an exclusive special edition demo version. There we go. And Music X again. Oh, it's just more about how to use Music X. Okay. There we go. Nice indeed. We're getting near the end. We're getting near the end here. Yeah. Even on the back cover, it's like nothing about that extra disc. I think it was just like an oh crap. We got the other discs as well. Oh crap. Just stick it on the front. Kind of situation, I think, maybe. But yeah, that is that. And wow. it didn't take long to get through here, but then again, it was only 156 pages this time. I think it was 200 last time, wasn't it? So, so yeah, I mean, I think. Oh gosh, wrong thing. Here we go. I get to waffle more on a kind of like ending thing. Figure out how to do this. And whatever. But obviously we're going to be talking to Tracy in a little bit. If you have any questions for Tracy, please obviously put them in the comments here, or your not comments, chat here with your channel points addressed to Tracy. It's my head being back here. Needs a coming out slightly. Being a bit frizzy. So hi. Yeah, Tracy, let's get her over here and see what the news of the day is from Tracy Town. What's new in Tracy Town? Hello everybody. You weren't expecting that, were you? No, that was a bit weird. So just basically, I meant what's going on, Tracy? Oh, right. What's new in Tracy Town? Can I say that? What's new in Katie Town? You could indeed say that yourself. Yes. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, not much. That's good. You've just been not so busy. Yeah. Well, I know you've been quite busy, but I've had some not so busy stuff going on. I was like, guarding things whilst you were not here and stuff like that, and then. Providing emotional support. Thank you very much, Tracy. We have a question here from a Redford West who asks, "Do you know karate?" I know about it. I've heard of karate. It's where you go like, as you can see, I'm not really built for karate here. I do more like Tracy combat, which is like that. I mean, usually I don't have to do that because I can just like scuttle away somewhere and hide. I think these horns on my head should be useful for like jabbing, but then that means I'd have to stick my head near to the nasty things that were trying to be nasty, and it's like that doesn't sound good, does it? It doesn't sound good at all. Yeah, it's just more mainly like, and run away. Or if I'm kind of cornered, it's just like that. But as I say, fortunately, I haven't really had to do that so much, and especially not now. Being in like here and safe and like that, you don't get many people coming up to you wanting to stomp on you from above. Oh gosh, there's so many T-Rexes and that wanted to like step on me, and I'm like, gosh, can't you see I'm down here? Please pay attention. Watch out, I'm right down here. Hey, and they weren't listening at all. They were just like, I'm going to step here, bomb. I'm going to step here, bomb, and all that kind of thing. And it's just like really annoying because I just have to go and run out of the way and stuff like that. And so no, I don't know karate. I think that answered your question. Yeah. So I don't know. Did you like anything that we were doing today? I like that top hat wheelie game. That seemed interesting. It is like one that could be like easier to play. You said it was like a copy of a game that kind of came before it. Yeah, there's like Spectrum game. I think a Spectrum. I think maybe Busey Micro. Can't remember. It's like an 8-bit kind of system. Might have been on both of them. But yeah, those basically you would do that kind of thing and just like collect all the things and dodge the other things. Sounds good. I mean, I could probably play it on there like the thing over there, couldn't I? Yeah, I don't think you'd be very much able to play something like that. It doesn't take a lot of power nowadays or like processing power nowadays to run that kind of thing. It's well within. I mean, if this can run the Amiga stuff, then it's perfectly fine of running those kind of things. Cool. I might like load that up and I have a go at it and whatever. Cool. Say, are you hype for the music stream? Oh yeah, I like it when you make music. It's always nice, fun, kind of interesting things as well. And then there's going to be my thing that's going to be coming up on the doodah thingy up here. Yeah, it's going to be you. Afterwards, Tracy, you get to do a stream. Wow! Oh my! You're getting a bit anxious. Oh my! Oh gosh. Well, you know, I've been watching you doing this stuff, and I probably could figure it out. I mean, I'll be here to help you and stuff. Oh, good. I'm glad of that. So yeah, there we go. There's oh, there's that. Okay, well, I got to go and think about what I'm going to do. I mean, it's probably going to be a little while, isn't it? Yeah, I'll probably like put it, I don't know, because how long did it take? I forgot when we actually got to the goal of 40 there. Yeah, I don't remember either. But it's after I came back, so it's fairly recently. So I've actually got a note down here of when I started it up. Where is it? Hang on a moment, I've got to try and find it on here. I think you're going too far down. Okay, let me go back up a bit. I did put it on here somewhere. Yeah, I remember you writing it down. Maybe you deleted it. No, actually, it's right there. Yeah, it is right there. So I started like on the 15th of the 3rd, so it probably took about 2 months to get up. How many is that? So it's 25 a minute to 40, so that's 15. So it probably took a couple of months to get there. So I don't know, maybe we could set it to like 60 or something. Maybe, yeah, that might be a good thing. So yeah, I'll figure it out and whatever, because obviously I don't want to put it too high, because then it'll be like such a long time before you do anything. Yeah, and the idea is we get to these things rather than with like the follow account things, which just keep going wrong. Yeah, it could go up and down and everything like that, and so you know it's not a reliable thing. Yeah, so yeah, now's the time to get into thinking about it, because I'll be doing the music stream hopefully on Friday, and then it'll be your name up there. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Gosh. Well, I'm gonna go away and think about it now. So bye. There we go. So that was a Tracy. And let me see, what day? I think there's going to be a super special secret surprise chaos stream tomorrow, because she had to do something, and so it's not working, I think. I pay attention. Yeah, so I think, hang on, let me bring the thing up here. So we have you know, the Thursday there. I'm doubting it's going to be a stars tomorrow as well. But you know, see up the top there it says Monday and it says Ninja of Chaos up there. I think she was saying that the there that time, that start time there, which is, well, it's BST here now, is going to be when she's going to start on Thursday, so roughly about 3 o'clock this time, I think. And I don't know what the time that is for anybody else, but obviously you can use this as some kind of reference, because my stream times are still pretty much accurate to when I stream. Oh gosh, anyhow. Dear me. Hello again. So yeah, I don't recall her saying what she might be doing. But if you want to go and see, let's do this thing. I haven't done this thing in a while. Should just be in. And I think that's the right channel. Let me just double check that that's the right channel. That looks like the right channel. Oh, no, hang on, stop, don't play things. Yeah, that's definitely the right channel. So yeah, there is that. I don't think I have much more to say. Apart from repeating, yay, hopefully we'll be doing the thing on Friday. Music stream. Woo! And whatever. And then the week after that, we should be able to get back to doing a little bit more of the bug snacks. I think I want to carry on a little bit with that to see how that goes. And hopefully I won't forget too much stuff by the time I get back to it. But we will see. So, with all that said and done and such, I need to, before I go, actually figure out what song we're going to play. Let us do that one, I think. So yeah, I hope everything is good with everybody and you all have a lovely time and such like that. And obviously, as I say, health permitting, I should see you on Friday. And as usual, I will see you next time. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye.
Roast potatoes, 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 roast potatoes,